I'm not fucking kidding around. You hear me? You hear me? Buckle your fucking seatbelt. Compete. Get up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. 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 When they box you in dress, when they say things about your mom, when they say things about your kids, that don't mean I have been convinced. Is that cool? Is that acceptable? That's okay, right? Is that acceptable? I told you I would be relentless, and I am, and I will continue to be. Get up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! 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 I'm not the bad guy, peeps. They started this war. I did not. You fucked with the wrong guy. I ain't gonna stop. I'm in it for the long run. Because you love a lie. Because you are floundering. Because it's time for your comeuppance. Because this time the gloves are off. Because this time it's different. Because you're gonna fucking hate for all your skills. Get up! Guess what? Shut the fuck up! 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 Keep it up! Keep it fucking up! Because guess what? You can't beat this! It's virtually impossible! All I'm gonna tell you is people in glass houses. I haven't even fucking started. Your turn, bitch. Wait, Vince, I just pushed the guy off my porch. I'm pumping, brother, and I'm coming for you motherfuckers. That's right. I am in the gym, and when I'm in the gym, I'm thinking about the people who are gonna fucking pay their debt to me. Don't cross the two. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. We have no problems, Brennan. My kids didn't abandon me, Brennan. So you better not fucking lie about me again, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. You lie one more fucking time about me, Pinky, I'll be coming to your door. We're gonna have the talk. I'll be coming to your door. I'll be in New York soon, Kev. I'll be coming to your door. One more time, Brennan. I'll be coming to your door. Where were you when they called the school district? Where were you when they got me fired? Everybody coming to Steve's defense. Dr. Steve is a great guy. Fuck off. Where were you when they canceled gigs? Where were you when it cost me thousands? Where were you when it was sold out? Where were you, Sunflower Dragon? Tell me who I'm allowed to be mad at? You don't know the abuse that I've gone through. Tell me who I'm allowed to be mad at? You don't know the abuse, all you assholes. You don't know the abuse of Ada. You don't know the abuse of that Tookie. You don't know the abuse of Clay Dabbler. He's a fucking operator. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the two. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the two. Don't work that way. Don't cross the two. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the two. Kind of this Puerto Rican thing, I think. I don't know. I just don't like to be crossed. Can you show me a picture? I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They all hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I done with wife saying, I done with kids saying, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I done with wife saying, I done with kids saying, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Boom! School!
It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, cause here we go. It's
Super Jacks are really low today. Fucking hell. School!
Somebody just can't stay away. Isn't that beautiful? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with your world famous Uncle Rico host. Folks, thank you for joining us on Wednesday's version of Uncle Rico. Of course, you know my blue headphone friend over there, Lenny, who's under the weather. Before we get to you, Lenny.
He's under the laptop, too.
Yes, I want to way to frame yourself as always. I want to address that John going live because John was about to lose monetization on his channel. So this tough guy, this big badass that isn't afraid of anyone, has been reduced to sitting in front of his computer with his camera and microphone off, getting $1.99 and $2.99 super chats from the likes of Beer Sales Jerry. So way to show us.
And his friend Quadfather.
Oh, there you go. Your Proud Boy buddy. Yeah, man.
Proud Boy buddy that shit porn bombed him. You know, it does, Shuli, it does say something about there are a lot of people in this world, the Dabbleverse here, that are so obsessed with John. I really think they've been going crazy with it. They're super chatting him. He's not they're super chatting him insults that he's neither going to respond to nor put up on the screen, but they're going to piss their money away sending them anyway.
Listen, some people, you can't fix stupid, you know? Some people are just going to do it. Hold on. I'm going to get this fucking fly once and for all. Hold on.
While you're getting that.
Got him, bitch. Got him.
All right, let's see a receipt.
All right, hold
Come on. Yeah, go pick him up.
The body.
Pick up that fly, you little bitch. Lenny, how are you, buddy?
I've been better.
Yeah, you've been worse though, too, right? You had a rough week.
You call me a liar?
Let me see it. Oh, that could be any other dead fly in that house.
I want his family dead.
I was gonna say
$500. I eat it. Right? Get out of here.
Ooh.
This guy, he starts a show on his own network and then he walks away. I mean, have you ever seen something so rude? Lenny.
All the time. Yes.
Good to have you on the show. I heard you've been under the weather the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Still feverish?
A little bit. It's coming
Yeah?
down. I'm hoping
But
to
you
be able
don't
to
know because you don't, do you have a thermometer at home?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Which
because most
one,
people do. Most people do have thermometers at home, right? Most
Oh, normal people.
ration-
Yeah,
normal people, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know,
Jonah-
but real quick, John went on right before us, so we
There's
know
another-
he's watching.
Yeah. No wonder the flies are coming out. There's another one.
All right, you handle the fly, Joe. You handle John. I'll handle Lenny.
Frustrating.
We'll all kind of read.
We know
eat
he's
in the middle at
watching,
some
so let's
point.
piss him off. We know it pisses him off when he sees super chats and gifted memberships. So let's all say hi to
Well,
John.
let's have a good time and show John what he's missing when he's not actually putting his camera on and doing a show like any normal person, or entertainer, any sort of comedic
it.
dancer.
I love that he's just been reduced to a black screen. So probably he can tell his mom, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything, Ma. I just kept the channel alive. Well, good for him. Lenny, you have been sick all week.
He's got the consumption.
Yeah. How are you feeling currently? There it is.
a little off.
I'm sorry. A little off?
A little off. Yeah, like I wouldn't drive much further than I needed to, if at all. I haven't driven the car since Monday, so
Wow.
I haven't done anything. I have not left the house. Go ahead.
Can I ask, have you been diagnosed with something by the doctor? What did they say?
Because I do not have medical insurance and cannot get myself to a doctor. I can't afford it.
Well, wait a minute. You don't have medical insurance.
That's correct.
Okay.
How?
What was that? How?
How?
Because apparently I haven't accrued enough hours at Wendy's to qualify. I keep asking. I've been there almost a year. I don't know how that's possible.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So you don't make enough money at Wendy's to actually have to worry about that. I think you can just get government health care.
No, I've tried.
Yeah,
I'm not eligible.
Obamacare exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not eligible.
No, yeah, you are. Everybody is. That's the whole point of the Obamacare.
What was the last? Hold on. When was the last time you tried? Was it when Obama became president?
Probably. I tried when I lost my health care insurance about a year ago.
And you got rejected?
Yeah, because I was still making too much money.
Oh,
I may not be making too much money now.
Right. If you're making too much money working at Wendy's, I'd be surprised. So
I would be too.
Right. So you should try again now.
Yeah, well, now it's too late. I'm already sick.
That's the spirit.
I remember making my first million at Wendy's. Here's the problem: is I think you're not doing it correctly. And then don't take offense to this, Lenny, because I'm stupid. I'm not a smart guy.
He is.
And
He is.
thank you. And I got I was able to go on the website and look at some stuff for you, and I can help you with this. I think we can get you some health care.
That would
Also,
be.
can I ask a question quick? Lenny, how much does it cost to go to the doctor? It's only like $60 for an office.
Yeah, I don't have $60 to spare. I'm still late for the rent for the month. It's 2 weeks late. I have to pay it this Friday, and I don't even know if I can make the full rent.
How much is the rent?
It's $900. I have $400 of it now, and I'm hoping that my paycheck is going to cover the rest. But then for the rest of the week, that leaves me with nothing. I have no money for food or anything.
Okay, let's do this. Let's put out your PayPal first of all. Dragon, what is it? Oh yeah, Dragon to no guard. Yes. Hold on. Let me get this.
Dragon to dragon.
Are you on ayahuasca tonight, Shuli?
There is a second fly. I showed you one carcass. I mean,
But you have a screen door on the house?
I mean, what's going on with your situation? Do you have dead animals lying in your house, just decomposing?
I literally was like Lenny just said. I go, there's a hole in the screen door or a window. There's gotta be, because I two flies. Come on, what's going on here? It's embarrassing. Yeah, no, I wish I was on ayahuasca. These headphones that Lenny's wearing would kill it on ayahuasca. RDC Anthony gifting a membership. Thank you, RDC Anthony. Folks,
100%.
if you want Lenny to do stuff for money,
butt stuff mostly.
butt stuff. No, I said like last week, $20 to slick your hair back. Which did you get a haircut while you were sick?
did I get a haircut while I was sick? I cut my hair, I think the
That makes
day or
sense.
two after I spoke to you guys, because I was working a shift and I was dripping. I had to walk away from my station like every 5 minutes so
was
I
gonna
didn't
say,
drip on the fucking food.
I was gonna
Right.
say, it looks like a sick man cut that hair.
Yes. Santana, thank you, brother. Gifting one.
100%.
Dog Boy, I did some crazy shit in the 70s and 80s on Blow. Loved every bit of it. Difference is, I did it with strangers, not with a fellow podcaster. Enough said.
Oh. Sometimes friends are strangers to John.
Yeah. Fucking idiots still sending him money to trash him. You morons are saving his monetization.
Yeah, you
Well,
want to see
know.
what a fucking loser grifter he is? Look at this.
Super chats are welcome and needed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come on screen. I'm not going to read them. I'm not going to respond to them. I'm not going to put most of them up, but send them.
Well, but listen, he comes from the KB school of effort. You know, there ain't going to be much.
Well, here's my question. If he's so done with the Dabbleverse, if he's so done with podcasting, then why is he even bothering doing this?
Exactly, because he's full of shit.
Right.
Hey, it's me gifting a membership, tier 1. Thank you very much.
Hey,
it's me. Let's go, Melissa. Sweet Melissa gifting 5. Thank you. Thank you to the 500 plus in here. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. Go to PayPal, send Lenny some money so he's not, out. I can't believe you paid $900 a month to be next to a guy who shits all over the walls. And
I didn't tell you. Go ahead.
No, please.
He got his papers. He got his eviction notice like a month ago, which is why he parks his car in the street now. But he's still here. So I don't know how that works or how that's happened or whatever. I also found out that in the next room over that way, I guess to the right of us, doesn't make a difference. The mother was murdered by one of the sons. Yeah, this house.
In the past, not currently, right?
Right. In the past, yeah. No, there's no women living here now. In the past, and one of the realtors. I from what they were telling me, it was his ex-wife that got murdered by her autistic son in the house.
Boy.
And
oh boy,
it's weird. This house has got fucking way bad karma. I need to go away.
Yeah, you do.
Every time they tell me something new, I'm like, what?
Hey, you know what?
Somebody was murdered in the house. That's good.
Don't pay your rent. You'll be out of there real quick. You'll be able to find a place. By the way, somebody just told me to tell you to check your PayPal balance right now.
Okay.
I think it was it the ghost of the murdered mother?
Oh God, I hope.
Check your PayPal balance.
Oh, I thought you meant is it the ghost of the murdered mother shitting all over the bathroom?
Oh, that
1,
could be
2,
it too.
3.
My retarded son killed me.
It has gone up. Yes. Is that why I'm checking it? People have donated. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's what you say.
If I go on, that's what I wanted to ask you guys too.
Yes, go ahead.
If I go on PayPal, will it pull up a list of all the people who've donated? Because I'd like to thank them.
Yes, it does. Right?
But don't use their full names.
No, I would just use the first.
Like write them a message. You mean?
Right?
Like a thank you thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think you can do that. If you,
I would send it to their email. I would send it to whatever email they sent to PayPal. So whatever they wrote.
Yeah, I think there's a thing on there that says transactions, or if you just scroll down, it'll show the money that's come in, and then if you click on their thing, it should take you their profile or something. I think. Okay,
cool, good enough.
Or you can just say thank you now to all the people who donated.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank
you. You've no idea how much you're helping me. Thank you very much.
Oh, Lenny, they sent you a good amount, huh?
Any amount is good at this point. I'm between a rock and a hard place. I either gotta get rid of my my backup. I have like $3,000 in the retirement account, and I really would like to hold on to it for an emergency. but it's not looking that way paying this fucking rent here because I'm not making the hours at work. It's really killing me.
Well,
we got to get you.
Another job.
Stick with us, Lenny. You'll be making $50 a month like us in no time.
Exactly. We got to get
great.
you. I mean this from the bottom. Lenny, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to kill this fucking fly.
I mean, the guy can't even he doesn't even have insulated porch doors where he keeps the flies out. It's pretty fucking gross.
I mean,
we're really at our wits' end here.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know you were crying. I know we just had a really soft moment. Just
Go ahead.
Can you take your shirt off and show everybody your tits?
Très joli, Coco. Très joli.
Come on.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
That's right. What a whore. Let's go.
Lenny, I seriously, I want to find you a new gig and a new place. Didn't we get an email with somebody offering both of those things, Frog?
Yeah, no
I
place
forwarded it
close.
to you, remember?
Yeah, well, can you just pull it up and read some of it and see if Lenny's interested in it?
Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah. Real men don't hide behind a turned off camera and microphone. Real men show their emotion in a tank top, John.
In a tank top. It's the only dry thing I could find right away.
Why is
all my
everything-
bed sheets. I
why
have
is everything
towels
wet?
on my bed.
Wait, what?
I was sweating like you've no idea. I had to put towels over all my bed sheets because I soaked through everything.
Jeez.
Gross. I know.
I dated a girl who had that same problem.
She was a soaker, super soaker.
The super soaker.
All right, here we go. Let me get to some of this stuff here. I'm sorry, we got sidetracked with Lenny. I have more questions, Lenny. Oh, hey, Don, any shows? Oh, go ahead. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, any shows in the Shampooey or Umpqua soon? That's how it's pronounced.
What do you
Spent a little
have?
time out west.
Is that spelled right?
Oh, look who showed up. I don't know. It's the first time I've seen these combinations of letters put together.
Do you know how I
think there
spell
should
it?
be another H.
How do you spell it, Discount Don?
With letters. Anyone in the Shampooey, Oregon area, this Saturday between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., I'll be at Starbucks. Stop by for some comedy and a tea bag.
Anthony, do you think Andy, do you think Anthony, do you think Andy will need to stay wider and higher or tuck in and underlap, more classical for the position? He may have less spunk these days.
Yeah, I'm going wider and higher.
Wider and higher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have that email, Shuli.
I'm going lower and slower.
25 effing months. F Mr. Nasty. F VTML and all his sock accounts. Mike, keep the beard. Tool Army. Mike's not here. Thank you for the 25 months.
I am here, and I have a beard.
I thought you had a gig tonight. Oh, look at Lenny's face.
Yeah.
He's about to
Hey,
cry
Lenny.
again.
Hi, Lenny.
Lenny,
don't-
Mike will go away if you give all the money back right now.
Don't cry again, please, Lenny. We just had
I
really
have
sweet-
an hour with you. I do have another. I'm on fire, man.
Okay, all
I
right.
came back just for this, just because I missed you, Lenny.
Any chance we can get more direct sunlight aimed at Lenny's cam? I don't know. Lenny, could you see if you can make that happen?
No, we don't have sunlight.
Okay. Whatever that. There you go.
Where do you get all? Where's that
There you go.
sunlight coming from? It's like dark.
It's not sunlight.
me.
It's this.
It's a lamp.
Don't be stupid.
It's a
Yeah.
lamp.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Sorry. Yeah,
Here's my sunlight.
I thought.
Okay.
It's great for the camera, by the way.
Camera. Exactly 1 year since I last super chatted Stuttering John, and I'm never looking back. Let's fucking go. Hellraiser. Man's man. Much
It's like he's
better.
about to get hit by a train.
Walk towards the light, Lenny. I had no idea that Earl Scheib painted headphones.
Earl
so-
Scheib. Get out of
Locks
town.
and Docs with a super sticker. Thank you very much.
Lenny, how you feeling?
Crappy.
Meredith Halfpenny gifting a membership. Thank
By
you,
the
Meredith.
stench of me.
Lenny looks like a bug zapper. Has anyone ever told you that?
That's weird. No,
That is weird.
That's absurd. I've seen bug zappers, and I don't see the resemblance.
Stay away from
Hey,
me.
yeah, I don't see the resemblance. Lazy 420 gifted one. Thank you.
Thank you.
very much.
How could I stay away?
Lenny, the Virgin Mary of heterosexuals and boring. Well, this guy's
Borong.
not a fan. Or
Borong.
Borong. Frog 21 boom salute to Wet Brain Melendez. And I'll throw in his "Oh hey Don," even though he forgot.
Oh, hey, see, Kyle.
Rob Johnson with a super sticker at $3. Thank you, Rob. He can't let his mom hear him doing his show. He will lose his allowance. Big win for the Duke. Pay Lenny's rent, says Met. That is Lenny's PayPal on the bottom. Scrolling there, Lenny's up against it, and he's about to OD on aspirin.
I made sure I bought aspirin today.
Is that dollar
good.
store aspirin?
Yeah, that. What kind of brand is that?
Aspirin.
Who?
It's let's see.
Did you
It's
say
not
aspirin?
acetaminophen. It's the other one. It's
Stop with the Lord of the Rings stuff. What is it? What brand?
oh, it's no name brand.
Oh, okay, generic.
Yeah.
Lenny, use this to buy a bottle of aspirin. Healthcare's overrated. Look at that. So Lenny said he's applied at Wendy's, and they, for whatever reason, they haven't given him insurance there
For over a year.
But
for over a year.
It'll
you
be
haven't been there a year.
Have you been there a year?
Have you
Have you
been
been
at
there a
Wendy's
year?
for
July.
a year?
July, he'll be there a year. Okay.
Well, that's not a year.
So maybe in July you'll get it.
Yeah.
yeah. No, it should have happened already. It should have happened after like 6 or 8 months.
Well,
It's
what have you
based
done
on
to-
hours? Is it
It's,
based on
yeah,
hours?
for some reason
Okay.
they base it on hour accrual, which by this time I should have had
Yeah,
the
it's
hours
very
anyway.
cruel.
Yeah, what
So
what
I
have you
gotta-
done?
I gotta
What have you
check
done
with
to
them.
rectify it?
Tried to work more hours. What kind
No.
of question is that?
Well, if you're supposed to have it, what are you doing to rectify?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do. I
Can
can't.
I ask a serious question here, Lenny?
No, not.
What
not
are
mine.
your thoughts on Mike's beard? He came back from Europe with this look. What are your thoughts?
I don't think about him at all.
I know, but if you had
An
to, if
opinion.
somebody said, "Hey,
It doesn't. If somebody asked me what I thought about it, I
Yeah.
would probably have the same response. I don't think about it at all.
Well,
Right.
think
Yeah,
about
that's-
it now. You're
thumbs up,
being paid.
thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think?"
If you didn't know me, I mean, just me.
Thumbs in between. How's that? It's a beard.
So you're saying there's something about it that you like, but there's also something
No.
about it you don't like. Oh,
I'm.
You're being purposely
It's,
cunty.
it's,
Is what you're
it
doing.
doesn't bother me one way or the other. Is what doesn't make me
Does it-
like him
does-
more or less, or
Okay, but you know
doesn't
me.
make him
Listen,
look better
I'm
or worse, or
I'm one of your homies,
No.
man.
not at all.
Listen. I've
it's-
hung out with you more than anybody else. I mean, these guys. Yeah, we've hung out with you more than anyone else in your life. So
That's true.
You have to consider us friends.
that is true. And friends sometimes don't see eye to eye, and that's
Right.
okay. But
Yeah,
it
no, I
doesn't
don't
mean they're not
I
friends.
would have no comment on his beard
Okay.
for anybody.
Let me
What do I
hold
think?
on. Let me ask this, Lenny. Do you
Well, all about
consider
a
me,
beard.
Lenny?
Go ahead.
Do you consider me a friend?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you consider Zen a friend?
Not a friend in the same way that you are, but yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. That's fair. What about
No.
no, I haven't gotten to him yet. What about Joe, aka the Frog, the producer?
I
back
don't know
there?
Joe.
Great.
Joe's the guy I only see once in a while.
Yes. And then there's there's Andy, aka Discount Don. He's got no teeth.
I don't know Andy.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. And then he does know Andy very much. And then there's Mike. You don't consider, think of all the history we've all had together. Miserable Men at Sirius, Miserable Men here.
How I
You
took
don't
care of
consider
you.
Mike a friend.
No, he's a backstabbing fucking.
How
pain
did
in
I?
the ass.
I'm a big geeky
Okay.
boo boo. How did I?
Well, no. What?
Hold on. How did he
We
backstab
touched
you?
on this already, and I've been thinking about it since. He never apologized for saying that I was never a part of the miserable
Again.
land. Even after I went and did those things twice, I had to do it to satisfy him, and he never apologized.
Well, no,
Right.
I okay.
Like you got to apologize to him. But
What did you, Mike didn't even say anything though.
No, he just apologize to him. You've always been a part of Miserable Men.
What is he doing? Is he? Oh, I thought he was grabbing some dookie.
What did he have to go walk it off like Andy?
Yeah.
Probably. He looks good though.
Got to put that at the end of the.
Yeah, add it to the. Oh, you know what else I found? My mom driving off in a scooter in a casino in Vegas, just the back of my mom.
So good.
I got to put that in.
All right, so Lenny, all right, I will apologize, but we have to have some ground rules here.
No, there's no ground rules. That's the whole point.
Well,
you
you
made
haven't
ground
even-
rules last time. We're not having ground rules this time. We're not having ground rules at all. You apologize unapologetically without any fucking stipulations, or don't bother doing it at all, because that's it. Okay, that's fucking it.
So you're
And
being.
I don't. And that's it.
I'm so glad I'm not married anymore.
Don't hide your face, Shuli. Why you hide your face?
He was
I've
looking
never
for the
heard
fly.
apologize unapologetically before. That was pretty good.
Oh, I've had these fights.
No, Mike. Listen, I've
All right,
known Mike
let me
years.
just explain.
Yeah, go
Lenny,
ahead.
just let me explain my position. All right. So before you did those things that shall not be mentioned right now, you were not a host of the show. That was the reason you did them. So you cannot backtrack now and say you were a host of the show.
No, I cannot backtrack. No. I was told unequivocally that it was part of the show. You keep denying it, and I will not ever countenance you as a friend for having said that and believing that.
Wow,
and if you still believe that, you can go fuck yourself.
It's a weird hill to die
I have
on.
a question for
No,
Michael
let me
Morse.
finish this.
Go
Let me
ahead,
finish
go
this.
ahead.
And
No.
and then
Go ahead. Let him finish, Lenny.
yeah, Lenny. You were always part of the show. I never said you weren't part of the show. The sticking point was that you were a co-host. That was the whole reason. I have memes and graphics of proving that you.
Yes,
were part
I'm
of the
sure
show.
that you put together anything you want to say to prove that.
No, let me tell you something. I know Mike's body of work, and he's devoted a lot of man hours to songs and pictures and memes and all kinds of stuff regarding you. Mike, without any doubt, I've known for many years. Yes, he's a ball buster. Yes, he's an asshole. But when Mike likes somebody, Mike loves to work with that person, will do anything he can to work with that person. And Lenny, I think you're at the top of the list.
You are.
When it
I came
comes
home.
to-
I came home. I went out of my way. I was doing a gig, came home because I wanted to do this to go out to do another gig.
Are you
You're
doing
welcome.
cocaine? What are you doing over there?
Why would you want to do this knowing that I do not like your presence at all, and every time I see you upsets me to no end?
I'm
The
trying
best
to win
thing
you
could have
over.
done would be to not have shown up.
Well, what about, but you said if he apologizes, then you'll be fine, right?
It's going to take me a while to get over it.
I
Well,
agree.
Yeah,
I
okay,
agree,
but-
Mike.
all right.
You got to be sincere about this.
I'm
You
being
apologize.
completely sincere, but I'm setting up why I'm not exactly.
But he's
sure.
going to put conditions on it. So what's
There's
the
no
point?
conditions. No, the condition was, let me explain the situation. Was Lenny, eye rolling is not helpful for
Yeah,
anyone.
come on.
Yeah.
Don't be, just listen to him. We listen to you. Yeah. Go ahead.
But you are ready for marriage.
You know what?
because-
Take me and Shuli out first.
Okay,
Let-
go
let-
ahead.
give
Take
him-
us out.
So Lenny, so here's the thing. So you have to admit you were not a co-host until you did those things, right?
No,
why
I don't have to admit that because that's not what I was told. So if you
But why
think
did
that
you do
know
them
different,
then?
what?
Why?
Wait.
The reason you did them was to become a co-host. That was the whole thing.
No. I did them because you didn't believe that I was part of the show. And
I
in order
knew you
to
were part of
prove
the
that I
show.
never,
You weren't a co-host.
no. Wrong. That's not why I did them. Yes, I was. No. I was part of the show. What do you mean co-host? Part of the show co-host. There are only 4 of us sitting in the fucking room. How could I not be a co-host?
You
What was I,
wanted to
just
be.
You know what? This is not going to go anywhere because
Hold
you
on.
see
But
things
you're not-
differently than I do.
I think
If there
we're
were only
getting
4 of us sitting in a fucking room, then we're all hosts.
I think we're getting caught up on something here, which is the term co-host. All right. Lenny, you've never wanted to or have seen yourself as a co-host on Miserable
He
Men,
did.
correct?
He did.
Hold on. I think he sees himself as a part of the show, but I don't think he sees himself as a co-host. Is that fair to say?
No, I'm not. I'm not announcing stuff. I'm not inviting people on. I'm not questioning people, but I was definitely part of the show. And
can we agree on that, Mike? That he's not a co-host, but he was part of the show.
100%. And now we got to go pull some stuff where the whole thing was that he wanted to be a co-host. And the only way he could do it is to do that. That was the
term co-host used?
Yes.
No, I don't believe that it was.
Yes, it was.
All right, we'll have to go in the archives and see.
I believe the term was cohort.
Cohort. Well, listen, you got an apology from Mike. What do you think of that, Lenny?
I think it's going to take a long time for that to heal.
It's a healing process.
We'll take some aspirin, it'll help.
You know what might help the healing process? Check that PayPal balance real quick.
Did Mike send any money?
I don't know, but
I don't even know what you're talking about. What happened?
So Lenny hasn't been working all week because he's got his scarlet rubella, and
I wish I knew. Oh my God! Thank you, everybody. That's amazing. Not you.
What is it, Lenny? Talk to me, Lenny. All right, both you idiots, shut up. This is
not you,
Lenny. Lenny, talk to me. What are you seeing, pal?
What am I seeing? I'm seeing a lot of very nice people.
Are you closer?
Thank you very much.
Wow,
are you closer to getting?
I can eat next week. That's for sure.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Buy a lot of bananas.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is amazing. Thank you very much, guys.
We love you, pal.
I might have to eat next week too, guys. You might want to.
We can triple what you just sent Lenny.
You can quadruple what you sent him. I'd like to be able to.
I love you, pal. I like seeing you happy. Locks and Docs gifted a membership. Thank you, and
don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon.
Lenny, see what happens when you're hanging out with me? Good things.
See, Zen should.
Well, this all happened before you got here, but
but I was spiritually, I was here.
Right. Okay.
Zen should marry Lenny. Problem solved.
Gay marry Lenny. Yes.
Well, I mean, neither of you are gay, so why would you be gay?
Well, it's not it's the process. It's if I'm marrying, if I marry Lenny, technically I'm gay marrying Lenny.
I got you.
Right.
Okay.
And then you got a kiss at the end of the ceremony too. So
I wouldn't do it unless we had a kiss at the end of the ceremony.
There you go. No guard is Lenny's view on
you know what killed me though today? I went looking for antibiotics at drugstores.
Go ahead.
They sell a shitload of antibiotic creams.
Right.
That you can buy over the counter, no problem. Any strength you want. But you can't get any antibiotic pills. You need a prescription.
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's how medicines worked for years, Lenny.
But that makes no sense.
To you,
it's a bad substance.
Well, real medicine has to be prescribed. Real medicine has to be prescribed. That medicine will make you feel a little bit better, but it's not going to cure anything.
Have you tried eating the cream, maybe?
Yeah, it's not edible. I looked at it. I stared at it for a long time.
Right. You made
sure. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, that you know what? Big Cream puts that on the side so you don't do
Big
it.
Cream.
Yeah.
I like that. That'll move it. Stuttering John has learned nothing from all the mistakes that caused him blow all the success he fell into, despite having no talent or ever being vaguely decent human being. Oh, hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Susanna's on Pound Clamp.
Did you guys watch something about John?
So he's I don't know if he's still live, but he went live on his channel because he was about to lose monetization, but he didn't. No camera, no mic, just a black screen, and people in the chat, few super chatting him.
What a pussy!
Oh, pussy boy. Chris Merck becoming a member. Come on, Merck, get in here.
Paywall.
And he's gifting a membership too. What a mensch, this guy, the Murky.
My lips and tongue were an obstacle.
Anybody super chat Stuttering John should be publicly shamed. Listen, people are allowed to do whatever they want with their money. If you're asking my opinion, I think it's stupid. But a lot of people think it's stupid to give us money. So, to each his own. Lenny, you're wanted for interrogation, says Dave Daffler.
Okay.
All right. Let's all admit it. We miss Stuttering John's train wreck life. I don't miss it. I review it pretty much every day. There's plenty to go through. Just sent Lenny some cash, says RDC.
Thank
Anthony.
you.
Lenny should move into Zen's building. Is he cool with keeping it down after 9 p.m.?
Well, it's 10 o'clock, but you're more than welcome. When we gay marry each other, you can gay sleep in my futon with me.
Yeah, can you give me a couple
That
bullet
sounds
points?
comfortable.
Frog, can you give me a couple bullet points from that email?
Can't win.
Woo.
What email?
He may have to step away, Shuli.
Oh, I caught him on a pee break. I didn't even know.
No, I'm here.
Well, maybe racist Joe's around.
What's the difference between a nipper and a hose?
What?
The
What?
hose won't your fried chicken in your and
I
Pokemon cards and cool water cologne and Chuck E. Cheese tokens and all for a farm strawberry hill.
Just when you think
I didn't understand a word. What was going on? What is it?
just when you think he's done with Chuck E. Cheese tokens, it just goes right into something else. That's phenomenal.
Lenny, do you know any racist jokes? Because
No,
Frog needs some
we
new material.
No,
discussed this.
just hum them if you don't know the word.
Lenny, go get checked out. Could be a UTI. They're deadly.
No.
Drink
Have you ever
cranberry.
had a UTI?
Have I ever? Yes, I did. And no, it's not that. It's
What do you mean? No,
definitely
it's
different.
not that.
Well, it's not a UTI. I believe it's pneumonia. It's a mild case of pneumonia, from what I've been
Pneumonia in
able to
your
read.
Pneumonia in
My
your
lungs.
Only thing
penis?
that you've had in years.
No, my lungs, because I've been having problems breathing. So
Oh. Are you still? Hey, how many cigarettes have you smoked this week while you're sick?
2.
Well, he ain't stopping. I called him a grifter in the poor chat, and he blocked me. Oh well, wow. So he's busy monitoring the poor chat.
Wow. Oh.
Honest question: what was Lenny going to do to make his rent if he wasn't relying on the kindness of the Dabbleverse for
Well,
donations?
hold on. That's Manigan. So Manigan.
Oh, I'm
has to-
sorry.
yeah.
Yep. Man, again.
That's a $5 super chat. You better give him what he wants.
Right.
You goddamn right.
Honest question. What was Lenny going to do to make rent if he wasn't here, relying on the kindness of the Dabbleverse for donations?
I would probably try hit up either my sister or my father in time to pay the rent.
Yeah, that's not something you
I
want to
hate
do.
doing that because I've done it before and I still owe him money.
Yeah. No,
What
I
have you been
understand.
blowing all that cash on, Lenny?
You know,
I'm
but
not
in a
blowing
way,
cash on anything.
that's what parents are there for. You know, good ones. They're always there to help you out when
Right.
you need it.
Yeah, I know,
Speaking
but
of-
I hate to keep asking.
Sure.
Speaking of parenting, it's so this guy's just watching his stream that he put up blank on his channel. He's actually sitting there.
Yeah,
With-
he's just
with the-
reading
with
the
the-
chat. He's probably got another
Dude.
tab open, watching this, hoping we're live streaming his blank screen.
It's
Good
one
luck.
thing. It's one thing if you just put up if you're trying to make a flex and just put up your channel, just go live and just leave,
Right.
and just come back with super chats. But sitting there watching it,
Right.
Yeah.
that is.
I'd have
fucking-
more respect for him if he did the sleeping bit again on the
Yeah,
stream.
yeah. Lenny, can you sleep on the stream?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Wow. Dude, imagine being in a car with him on a drive to a gig and he's doing that. That was one of those moments where I'm like, this guy's a star.
What was it you
Was-
wanted?
Nothing. That's all I wanted. What you just did.
Chris Merck says wasn't expecting to cry tonight. Thanks, Lenny. Look at this,
You're
Lenny.
welcome.
You-
And that's
You
Chris
gave to
Merck.
me, made people cry.
That guy kills people for money.
yeah, dude. And Stuttering John thinks Shuli dodged the army in Israel. Does the man swinging his Uncle Paulie hat at flies look like IDF material? You don't see him flying around anymore, do you? What's wetter, Lenny's eyes or his puss? When did Uncle Junior start podcasting?
There you go.
Can we keep the beard and lose Mike? Yes, we're working on that.
That would be funny just to see disembodied hair just floating there.
Knowing that it's Mike's, hilarious. I agree.
Lenny, serious question again. You kind of skirted it last week. Why are you pushing your hair back? You never, ever, ever did
I
that.
always cut my hair back for the summer.
No,
always.
no.
Yes, I do.
Lenny,
every summer.
Shuli.
Yeah, I
Every
don't recall
summer.
that. I really don't.
Yeah, no,
You
every
always
summer I
had
cut my
bangs. You
hair
had
back.
short bangs, but you
Yeah.
never pushed it back. Never.
Yeah, no,
ever,
always.
ever.
Every summer I cut it back short because by the end of July I'm going to have to do it again. My hair grows
Okay.
really fast during the summer.
When did that tradition start? What summer?
I've been doing it for decades.
Wow.
Every summer.
All right, boys in the back. I need you to go through the old miserable men and look for
Yeah.
anything in what would you say, June, July, August? That was
Sure.
Yep.
Sure. We know for sure June, July.
Mike,
Absolutely.
this is no way to cement a foundation of trust and friendship.
But
again.
Oh, this is
I-
what he does.
I
accusing
wanted,
people.
but I can't do it unless
That's
it's
it.
based on
He wants
honesty.
to prove
I
me
don't
wrong
think- I don't-
on every little
But Mike,
calculation.
we're trying to lay some groundwork here to
Right,
try
but-
Yeah,
to.
no,
but
it's not gonna
but
happen. I
Friendship
told
is
you
based
that.
on honesty, and I
And
don't
you
believe
want to
it's being
know
honest.
why it's going to
Well,
take
Mike,
a while.
sometimes being too honest is not good. Sometimes it's you have to zhuzh
You
it
know
up
what,
a
Letty?
little
Let's
bit.
let Mike and Zen talk about this. We'll back at it.
Make
I'm
you
just
dig
kidding.
your own fucking hole.
Sincere question. Why is Lenny destitute at his age?
Good question.
Oh, please. I would have been fine if I had still been at the last job.
Mm-hmm.
This losing the job killed me at that time.
But that's only
Yeah.
a year. I mean, that's a year ago.
Well,
Yeah, it's
it
a year
really-
ago, and I haven't been able to replace it with a comparable job since. I'm looking again this summer because
Well,
every
let's-
summer
hold
they
on.
hire.
Hold on, Frog. That email. What? Give me some bullet points of that email.
All right, so the guy says, I have a room available to make a studio apartment for Lenny. I will gladly cover moving costs with a free month or two of rent. There's
Wow.
also many retirement homes in my area, and they're always looking for experienced cooking staff. Lenny could do very well and get in charge of a kitchen with ease. I'm 30 minutes south of Albany. He would have a private bathroom, kitchenette, entrance. Oh,
What do
and
you
there's
think?
an organic herb garden here that Lenny could.
Dude.
Oh, and he plays Dungeons and Dragons, Lenny.
Dude, what do you think about that?
Well, send me the information so that I can look.
Oh,
So
of
you-
course it freezes. Of course.
I think
This
he's
is Lenny's
pretending.
life.
So he's
This signal drops when we have an answer to his prayers.
But you said 30 minutes south of Albany. He might not go for that.
yeah, but if he
Listen,
doesn't-
listen.
Are
What
you
is he
back?
staying for? Hey,
Yeah.
listen. In all seriousness, I know you're not comfortable with going outside of your area, but this sounds like a really good opportunity. You have
Okay,
nothing
what-
to fucking. You have nothing to stick around for where you're at. No, nothing. I say you contact this person, have a serious conversation with them, and do this shit, man. Try it.
Well, that's what I was saying before we got frozen. Can you send me the information by email?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Do that.
So you
Yeah,
are,
no, we
you
got
are-
frozen.
You're seriously
I will look
considering
into it. Yes, I will look into it.
Good. I'm proud of you, Lenny.
Yes, that's good. That because years ago when somebody offered you the same thing, bless you, Lenny wanted no part of it. He was just making excuse after excuse. But you also had the Top Golf gig, so
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm not working it. I wish I still was. I really do. I've been
And-
back there a couple of times to see if I could,
Right.
and they won't, which is stupid.
And let's look into getting you some government health care because I know you're eligible for this. You don't make enough money to you make lower than what you're required to get.
I know I make less than what I used to. That's all I really know.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. Yeah, I would imagine you make less than like $25,000 a year.
It's probably around that. I know I'm making $5 less than what I used to make, which is what's killing me.
oof,
Yeah, you're
That's bad.
you're not making.
Yeah.
So
You used
yeah,
to
yeah,
make
you're
$6.
oof, that hurts.
Oh, yes, it hurts a lot.
Excuse me. Yeah. This is for Lenny. I lived in my truck 20 years ago. Keep your chin up. Hey, Don, and 21 boom salute for Lenny and fellow veterans.
Oh, I see, Kyle.
Lenny, I'll send you that $20, pal.
and if you work hard, Lenny, if you work hard and you fly straight, you could live in a truck at some point.
You can even own a truck before you live in it.
And
Yeah.
when you get that email, maybe go back and ask him how much shit is on the walls there. Because if it's
Well,
less than the shit.
I was going to say, good news, you can shit on your own toilet
Yeah.
for once, you know? Not in it, all over it if you want.
That's okay. Did Letty eat paint chips as a child? No.
Yes.
I tasted them.
Well, let's
You
see.
didn't swallow?
No, I tasted a paint chip. It was salty.
It's not the only thing you've tasted that's salty.
Do you ever burn ants with a microscope? With a magnifying glass?
No, firecrackers.
What?
Firecrackers or
ants?
Roman candles.
On ants?
Yeah, you shoot them at the ground.
Yeah. And his
You got to
uncles
stand
too.
back far
That's
enough
why-
away
that's
so
why
it
his
doesn't
family
bounce
doesn't
back
like
at
him.
you.
I mean, imagine you're an ant and the way you go out is a bottle rocket 5 million times your size. Fucking
Ruin the
tearing
family
you to-
reunion.
Yeah.
It's like the Godzilla thing,
Got nothing.
Well, the hard part is convincing an ant to pick up a firecracker. That's the hard part.
Yeah, they don't defend themselves, so.
We're finding out Lenny's a monster. Okay.
Lenny, did you test for COVID? Get a new or an additional job. Stop being a jerk with Mike. Love you guys. Thanks for all the great entertainment. That's Chris.
Did
He's
I
been
get
here for
tested for
Chris knows what
COVID?
he's
Not
talking
recently, no. I know I don't have it.
How do you know?
I'm immune. We
How
went
does
through
that
this.
work?
How does that work?
Yeah.
I went through every job that I worked at during the COVID pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
At least, well, not at least, the majority of the people there at one time or another while I was working had COVID. Except
You
for
know,
me.
you can have COVID and not have symptoms. So you might have had it a
Right.
couple times.
Yeah, no, I had nothing. The last time I got tested was probably a year ago, and it was clear then.
Right.
I haven't
You're
gotten
always sick.
tested
You're
since.
always
You
something.
definitely
No,
had
I'm
it.
not always sick.
You've
This is the first
definitely
time I've
had
gotten
it.
sick in a while. No, probably not. I mean, I'll get tested at some point when it's free again, but I'm pretty sure I never caught it.
This is like a bad version of Last of Us, where Lenny's like, patient zero.
He's got no, I think I feel I feel fine.
He's
No, I'm
immune
fine.
to everything.
Did you ever visit a wet market in Hunan?
Oh, hey guys. Boom. 25 months, ladies. Shout out to my brother Eric. Love the Lens Day shows. Lenny is communicating with the space station.
Yes.
Yes, that's what the headphones are for. Thank you, brother. All the
Good
best to the family. Is that sunlight or the Holy Spirit? No, that's his lamp. Lenny went off camera to fart. Yeah, what did you go do when you walked off camera there?
Calm down.
That's what I thought. Our
I do
Andy
actually
does
fart
that.
now.
Our Andy does that from time to time.
I would do that when Mike's on too, but I have a studio apartment. I can't go that far.
I've got to mail myself some meth. Good luck, Dave. Len might be a miserable man, but he's our miserable man. Zenny, baby, I loved Letitia. Also, can we
thank you,
hear
buddy.
Len's version of "Fuck you, Mike Morse, you useless, untalented piece of shit"? Can you say that?
Well,
give
fuck
him the
you,
whole
Mike
thing.
Morse,
Yeah,
useless,
no.
untalented piece
Lenny,
of
Lenny,
shit.
stop.
Well, I
It's-
got to say it faster.
no.
No.
Say it correctly.
Right,
It's,
ready?
Fuck you. Wait. What now? I forget it. It's
Fuck you, Mike
Fuck
Morse.
you, Mike Morse. You
Fuck off.
You
No, fuck you, Mike
useless-
Morse. Fuck off. You useless.
no, fuck you, Mike Morse. You useless, untalented
No,
piece of shit.
that's not it.
It's not. We have it here.
Yeah,
ahead.
play it for him so he
I got it.
What's the difference between a park bench?
That's not it.
What?
A park bench can support a family of 4.
Sorry. My bad. I'll find it.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. You useless, untalented.
It's fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off. You useless, untalented piece of garbage sock cucker.
Shit.
I mean, Chip
That's
took a
not
little
me.
creative.
No.
Chip took a little creative licensing with it. Here's
Fuck
one.
you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
That's it.
That's what we read.
All right.
No,
You
no.
forgot the fuck off part.
Oh, it doesn't say fuck off here. It just
No,
says
but-
Mike Morse.
Absolutely.
You're
You
very
want to
hard
hear
to
it
be
one more
friends
time?
with.
Kumara mama yako Mike Morse msenge msenge mkubwa wewe ambaye huna kipaji chochote.
All right, ready?
Oh, good idea. Hold on. Fugly.
Why was I hearing it in Spanish?
There it is. Can you
Oh,
zoom
here
in
we
on
go. All right, ready? Here, you read that. And
I
then-
can't read it at all. Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
Well, you did perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank
Now you're in
you,
the club.
Jimmy. Thanks
that
for the
means we're
$5.
besties now. That's the besties club.
Lenny's a boring granny with a cock, but I like him. Yeah, you're winning people over, Len.
Yeah.
I don't know about the
Stop.
boring granny bit. Go ahead.
Well, you know.
Those are the
Lenny,
part
I hate
agreed
Mike
with.
also. I get it. Unapologetically. Thank you, Rev Fugly. Mike's a jerk. Fight him, Lenny. Oh, hey, Frog and Discount Don.
Oh, hey, see, Rattlehead.
Mike swapped out the aspirin with fentanyl. You guys remind me of the band called the Beatles.
Listen, we have our disagreements, but we make beautiful
I
music.
don't know.
Len, a YouTuber got $1,000 for asshole pics. What say you?
Oh boy, do we have a
Oh,
picture
that's
for you?
ridiculous.
Is there a number that somebody could, like, if somebody said, Lenny, what's a number to get you to take a picture of your asshole and send it to me?
Ouch. Anything over 500, I would guess.
Okay, well, that went a lot easier than I thought
You
it was.
just want a fucking picture. I mean,
All
it's not
right,
like
we
I'm
have the
sticking anything
picture.
up there.
Yeah.
Let me just reiterate, Dragon to Note Guard is his PayPal. 500 and up, Lenny will personally reach out and send you an asshole picture. So
Yeah.
Why would
good luck.
anybody want one? But okay.
We have
Wow.
we have a picture of his balls too.
Yeah. But that's for charity. Where you,
Yeah.
you know,
Charity.
Where it
great.
can do some good.
I'm live in blackface in a dark room. Shit, where? Stuttering John is podcasting. Not sure what. No sound. He's doing what he does best. Nothing.
Nothing.
The 21 boom salute should be 7 booms 3 times. Whoa.
Yeah, that's the way you do
Oh.
it. Try it. Frog, try it. 777.
He's looking.
Thanks for bugs.
Yep, that's the way it should be done.
Lenny, did you like it when those cops were dragging the black mannequin behind the parade float?
Never saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have an opinion on it because he hadn't seen it.
I haven't seen it. When
what's
was
your-
this?
That was
Hold on.
during the Wiggles era, I believe, in the early 90s.
What's your take on the riots in L.A.?
I think it's nuts. I
Yeah.
think first, he has no business. He had no business sending in the National Guard into somebody else's state without the state's permission or acknowledgement. Even we don't do that. This is the United States. You're supposed to like go through channels and get stuff done, and that's
Yeah,
not
but what
was
about
going on.
but what about people being here illegally? What are your thoughts on that?
Illegally? What constitutes illegally? When the first immigrants came to this country, when the first people who settled here came to this country, they were all technically, by the terms that we now use, illegal. But we would not be here today in this country as it is today without them. So illegal aliens? No. People who haven't been registered yet, that's a different story. I mean,
right.
they're self-registered, so they pay taxes and stuff like that.
Right.
Illegal aliens, there really should be no such thing as an illegal alien. This country is a country of aliens.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Can we
watch this
We were
back.
founded that way. Every country got their own. The Spain, Germany, Poland, everybody came over here separately. They
What are your thoughts on
mingled
this,
in
Lenny?
and stuff like that. Became
It's
none of this
violating-
illegal shit.
It's violating the Constitution, according to Space Nerd.
Oh yes, it is. Sending in
Right.
troops to the state without the state's acknowledgement and stuff like that is definitely against the Constitution. And idiot boy doesn't know anything about fucking Constitution.
This is Lenny's new political talk show we're doing on TSN called Meet Depressed.
Depressed.
And no guess, it's just Lenny.
You should spell it MEAT.
STDJ is streaming a black screen. A small piece of me is ready for him to come back, but that piece gets shit out every morning. Amen, Tits McGee. Amen. Derek, Lenny, have you ever been recognized while at work?
Yes.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Not from the show.
For what
No,
then?
just people who know you, who know that you work
Who,
there.
who have encountered me at other places.
Excuse
Other
me,
restaurants.
did you work at Topgolf?
Wait, so somebody goes, "Hey, weren't you at Dollar Tree the other day?"
I
You
love
go,
your
"Yeah."
work.
Didn't I see you in
Somebody-
a parking lot packing cigarettes?
Do we have questions for Lenny from the Discord? There's a is it a Lens Day section in the Discord?
I'm looking at it right
It is,
now.
yes.
There's one question.
One question in there. Guys, get in there. Line it up with questions for these shows. Hey, Lenny, I've known Mike for years. Yes, he's an asshole. He's a ball buster. Yes, he looks retarded in that beard. Yes, he looks gay. One thing he is not is disingenuous, Mike. I got your back, bro.
Thank you, I guess.
Lenny's OnlyFans is great. Have you thought about an OnlyFans account? Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is.
So a lot of chicks have an OnlyFans account where if
Yeah,
you
guys have
bless
it.
you, bless you.
God.
Some guys too. It's an account where if you subscribe, you pay a monthly fee, and they get like the chicks will do pictures and videos for the guys of like them in lingerie or them nude. But I think you could get away with some feet stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you just did an only, yeah.
Yeah.
Can
What
I
do
see your
look
feet?
like?
How
Yeah,
are your
let's see
feet look?
See, my feet ain't that pretty.
Well,
I don't
if we
know
can see
about
them.
it
that.
doesn't have to be pretty. It has to be unique. Something
Yeah.
that they want to see.
Put them up on that
Okay,
computer.
hold up. Well, I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Hey, just do me a favor. Make sure one of your nuts doesn't fall
Wow.
out.
I was going to say that. All right, hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Hold
Don't
on.
move.
Hold on. I'm almost done. Hold on.
Okay, I just had to take a picture of that.
His two
All
fingers
right.
look like balls.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Maybe OnlyFans feet stuff isn't the answer. It's just,
Okay,
was
like
just
I said,
spitballing.
the feet ain't great.
Maybe a dirty room OnlyFans. That
What
might.
the fuck is all over your? What is that shit all over your floor?
Yeah, what's going on with the floor?
Oh, I have boxes I got to get rid of. And
No. Like there's little things on the floor, not just the body.
Yeah.
There's like
lint. I haven't vacuumed this week either. I haven't done any
No.
cleaning. I've been
Some
in bed
thick
all
ass
week.
lint, dog.
yeah, no. There's
Yeah, no, I've
plastic
been in
there.
bed all
right,
week.
hold on. God
You know, there's
Alright.
a carpet on the floor. I don't know what you're looking at.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
luckily I took a picture, so I will show you.
All right. If you make me choose, I got to go with Mike Morse, says Larry Appleton.
No, Larry, we don't have to choose. We're friends. Me and Lenny, friends.
They made up tonight.
Yeah.
Lenny's a boring drip. I don't get it. That's John's ceiling of lies.
Yeah, that's
Lenny's not for everybody.
Right.
Lenny, don't stress. I got laid off today. We always
Oh.
bounce back. Keep the faith, boss. Hashtag ZenHogs, hashtag TSN for life, hashtag manga. And Rebel, all the best. You got this. Sorry to hear that. But you know what? It's an opportunity for something better. That's the way you got to look at it. Right, Lenny?
Everybody's hiring for the summer.
That's Lenny, sorry to hear about your
The
miscarriage.
worst lover boy song ever.
Boy, you want to empty a strip club? Put that on. Topgolf hires all undocumented workers now. Is that true? Were there some illegal alien? Huh?
No, so far as I know, no.
Yeah, but nobody really talked to you over at Topgolf.
You know, you had to have paperwork to get in to register to
Right.
get paid or anything.
But
so if they didn't
I
have
think if-
paperwork, it's not good.
I think if they did get rid of some of these filthy undocumented people undocumented people, that you would have more hours at Wendy's.
Maybe not. The people I'm working with, so far as I know, are all documented.
It's personal, Lenny's saying. It has nothing to do with that. Lenny's paying rent while illegals live rent-free. What are your thoughts on that, Lenny?
I wish I could find some place that I could get away with that. There's a house up the road that's been sitting empty for like 6 months, and I'm like, I know I can't afford it.
It's been empty for 6 months. You always check?
I drive past it all the time. It's
Well, how much is the rent?
Well, what rent? There's no sign up or anything. It's all boarded at this point.
Well, then you can definitely afford it. You just break a couple of the boards off.
Yeah, dude, get in there.
I would hate to, because then nothing's working. I'm sure they turned the power off.
Well, you don't use the toilet there where you're living anyway.
That is true. You stay away from that fucking thing, huh?
Just the one bathroom that we keep clean.
Any journal entries?
All right,
I told you I did nothing this weekend. This is the first day I've been conscious for more than 5 hours.
The mother of those headphones is coming for you, Lenny, according to Dave Daffler.
Okay.
Where did you get those? Can I guess? Five Below?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Boom. What'd that run you?
Same as the aspirin.
$5.55 a tax.
Fuck Lenny. I want my PayPal back. He is not on board with the immigration stance, Lenny. But at least you have a take on it. At least you stand somewhere. I respect that.
I mean, think about it. I mean, that's how the country was founded. It was all immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans were here first.
Yes,
Spanish.
but I think you have to factor in at that point in time, everybody was on the same page too. Everybody had the same goal, which was to earn a spot here. Not necessarily demand or assume that you're just going to be welcomed in with open arms and then talk about how shitty this place is. You know?
Yeah,
That's what they did. You take the boat in, and if you're not coughing up blood, they let you in back then.
That's it.
Yeah.
Lenny's all right. Look at that. Major Tom. It's a tricky area, you know. I get it. But we were immigrants, you know. We came here from another country. Yeah. So
my grandparents, their parents came over as immigrants. We're only here second generation. Well, first generation, I guess. First full generation.
Where did they come from?
They're greasy
Italy.
Italian chum.
Italy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have any relatives in the mob? Obviously, if you're there that long.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, have them help.
Well, you either know or you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I wouldn't ask. Yeah, no, we have our own town.
Okay.
There's a whole city in Italy with
Called
our
Lenny?
name. No, called Ancona.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Welcome to Lenny.
Would you like some Lenny out of vodka?
Hello, welcome to Lennyville.
Is there Swedish people there?
Lenny would be singing a different tune if it was his front door and not the border.
Maybe not. I think Lenny's pretty adamant about his political views. You know, you made a succinct point.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny has his Blues Clues headphones ready to go. They are
They're
not
pretty blue.
Blues Clues,
Nah.
please. Lenny, did Noah ask for your papers before boarding? You know, he's
And that's for
coming after
anybody's
you.
papers.
He's coming after you.
He's still mad because the Dragons didn't make it on the boat.
Yeah.
Do you have your top? You didn't get your top 5 dragons ready, did you?
This is the first day I've been conscious for more than 5 hours. Honest. I have been out all week.
I mean, you say conscious. I mean, you were sleeping. You slept.
Conscious, like moving around, like off the bed. Like I've only eaten one meal in past. What's today? Wednesday. I've had one meal in 3 days.
Can we hold on? Don't say what you ate. I want us all to take a guess. Boys, do you have a guess on what Lenny's meal is? I'll start. I'm going to say a sandwich of some sort. That's my guess. On to you, gentlemen. Well, Lenny thinks catchy. I got what you got.
Yeah. All right. Lenny, one meal, but he buys nothing. What did he have in his?
Remember, he's sick too, so
He's sick, so he
you
couldn't
know.
go out and get anything.
You know
probably
he
wasn't-
got soup. You know he ain't got soup at the ready.
Oh, he just
Probably wasn't anything heavy or greasy or.
right. I'm gonna say
Like, you know,
toast.
No, toast. That's
Guys, come on. We're asking for foods, all right?
Toast with penis. In it.
As a coq au vin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say pizza. You got a slice of pizza.
Bold move.
It's cheap. It's accessible. You don't have to go far for it. And that's. I mean, I think that's what. Now what?
So
What do we
Lenny,
do?
Okay. So you want the answer?
Yeah.
I had I actually had chicken soup and a slice of pizza.
Whoa!
Whoa. Well, now,
That's
what kind of
bread.
chicken soup? From where?
I made it from scratch. I just used chicken broth and
Wait a
noodles
second.
and-
Hold on a second. You were able to make chicken soup from scratch, but you couldn't get 5 dinosaur toys in a row to do your 5 dinosaur thing.
I boiled water and put broth mix in the thing. It's not like I did
Oh.
It's
anything.
not chicken soup.
That's not scratch. I'm
that's
not
chicken
going to be a Mike here.
Yeah,
to
no,
nitpick
I
you,
understand
but-
what you're saying. No, I didn't boil down and process the fat and rend the fucking. No, I didn't rend the bones and everything. No, because even when you do all that, and I worked in restaurants where they did that, they still add chicken bouillon at the end.
Wow.
I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
What a
You're
racket.
rendering it down to get a chicken stock, and then you add bouillon anyhow. So I don't see the point.
Booyah.
We came here legally, Lenny. Legally, not illegally, says Dog Boy.
Did they?
Okay.
One of the best things about this channel is we don't get involved with the politics. There's plenty of all that. You know what? You're right. You're right.
True.
Fuck everybody. Back to
Yeah.
Lenny. That's what I say. So it looks like you're feeling better, pal. Why don't you check your PayPal balance again real quick? Because I know you want to go.
Yeah, only because I'm feeling off again. I got to take more medicine.
More aspirin?
Well, you're more aspirin. You haven't
No,
had
it's
any.
not aspirin now. I picked up something this afternoon.
You got some tussin.
Wow, you people are very,
Trainee
very nice.
prostitute?
No, I picked up, it's right here, actually. Where'd it go? Hold on.
You're still
I'll
getting
show you in a second.
donations? Let's see if we can get some side boob.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe we talked him into putting the light
He's scratching
directly
his ass. I love it.
directly into the camera.
He was like a gaucho or something. He's got those bow legs.
This is like a horror movie. Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, just some cold and flu thing, extra
Okay.
strength.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
That'll knock you out. You'll be sleeping
Yeah.
for another 2 days after drinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do,
Yeah,
do
no,
a shot
well, I
now.
hope it's like a
Lenny,
Yeah,
do
you want to do a shot
now?
now?
Yeah. Reminds us of the good old days.
Yeah, drink the whole bottle for $20.
No, I'm not drinking the whole bottle. I'm
I'm
only drinking
kidding.
a
I'm
portion.
kidding. I'm kidding.
All
Oh
right,
well,
Chuck.
good yeah, way to measure it.
Okay, there you go. Good night. See you next year.
Oh, God, it tastes terrible.
Tastes like green.
What did you think it was going to taste
Hey,
like?
you know what? It's the first time I've heard you drink something and say that.
This is
You know-
fucking horrible.
You know what? You know Lenny's motto: "I cough on your grave."
It says it's menthol flavored, but it's not menthol flavored. It's like cherry something crap. I don't know.
That is not cherry. It's
Oh,
green.
That's not cherry. It's got a menthol leaf right
Yeah.
on the front. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't taste like menthol is what I'm saying. It tastes like cherry.
Your
It's like a mix.
taste buds are fucked.
Yeah.
That's where you're at. You have COVID.
Jesus
No, I
Christ! You
don't
went through
have
that whole
COVID.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, today, yeah.
Wow.
Today? Oh,
That's
today?
today.
Yes, that's today.
Wait, put that up again. I want to see that.
That's
See
amazing.
how much you went through. Oh, put it to the screen. There you go.
Yeah,
turn it.
There you go.
Holy
That's
shit.
insane,
You're
Lenny.
supposed to do like three of those a day at most.
Now I
It's every
understand
8
why you
hours.
said I've only been conscious 5 hours. Now I
you do
get
like
it.
you do that once a day, twice a day, maybe. When you
Yeah, it's every
sleep, when you
8 hours.
sleep, you're
Yeah, it's
supposed
every
to
8 hours if you
take
need it, I believe.
He's reading it now to prove you guys
Yeah,
wrong.
I'm reading it. No, I'm reading it because it doesn't say.
It does
Uses,
say, of course
warning.
it has directions.
Of course
That's
it's
what that's what I'm looking for is the fucking directions.
This is why I
Maybe
get
it said it-
frustrated
now you're looking for the directions. You're almost done with the bottle. Trust me,
Maybe
I
it
don't know what the
says-
directions are, but you've been doing it wrong.
Yeah, I know it
Yeah.
said not more than 4 a day. That was my last dose for the day.
Yeah, but that,
So that
yeah,
was the
but
fourth
one of those
dose.
one of those little cups a day. That's more than
One of those bottles should last you at least
3 days?
4 days, 3 or
yeah,
4
3
days.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't even be using it that often. Like it should be just like when you really need it to go to sleep. Like your
Yeah,
dire
it's nighttime.
straits.
Yeah, you do it just before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't even say on the bottle anywhere. That's weird.
What? That's a generic brand, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's Walgreens. I don't know. It was cheaper than
Lenny-
the other stuff.
Lenny, move that black shirt and white tie.
Why?
I don't know.
Why am I moving?
I don't know.
I
This
don't
guy's
know.
ready. This guy's ready to show his. This guy's ready to show his asshole anytime soon.
How much to wear the black shirt and white tie? There you go.
I could just put it on.
There
put it
you
on.
go, pal.
There you
Come
go.
on. Well,
Take
you
that
guys
shirt
must
off.
have
Right
really.
there.
You guys must have really sent them a lot of money.
He's ready to whore it up for you.
I've never seen him be this fucking.
You got any lipstick there, Lenny?
Yeah, really.
And can you spread those cheeks a little bit?
We got to dress him up in different costumes every week.
Yeah. How do you feel about heels?
He's got to start coming on in costumes.
Yeah.
He's gonna love that.
Have the audience pick. Have the chat pick it.
Mm-hmm.
Pick the costume.
You know what? It's not a bad idea. Like the weekend, he gives me his choices. We put it up for people to vote on, and then he'll come dressed in that costume. That's great.
Yeah, when he comes back, he has to do a character based on that.
Oh, well, we'll give it.
Yeah.
A try.
See. Yeah.
Don't tell him what it is, but he has to come up with a character, and we have to guess what the character is.
There ain't nothing like a dame.
Now it's not actually white; it's a blue tie. Just a very.
You don't
light
have a
blue.
hat? You don't have like a fedora or something?
Like a mobster hat.
You think I'm an asshole? Look at this
He
shit.
loves dressing up. He loves.
And then
dressing
get him.
up.
Ask him if he has like a fake
Mustache.
a toy cigar.
A cigar. Yeah.
Put in his mouth. He does. He does have a fedora.
You asked for a hat.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You asked for a hat.
I think we just found our Reno Bunny Ranch costume.
Damn big.
Yeah, you got to wear that when we get you laid in Vegas. You got to wear that outfit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
Pimp.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll do
All
it.
right. So now, Lenny, now they want you to do a character based on
The outfit.
Whatever character you want to do, and we have to guess what it is.
All right, ready? And
I don't have anything right now, guys.
3, 2, 1, and
I have
action.
Dude,
I
they're
got
paying
nothing.
for this. Come on.
You
just let it
are
fly.
a performer. You are a performer. You can do this. Just a character based on this outfit. How you
Right.
feeling? What's
It's an
coming through
improv
you?
thing.
What's going through your mind right now? Right? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, everybody. On a count of 3. 1,
1,
2,
2.
Are you a conductor?
There you go.
Wow!
But
Nailed it.
why with that outfit are you a conductor?
Because it was the thing that it kind of. I'm wearing the hat. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing a tie. The only time I wear a tie. The only time I wear a tie and a shirt and a tie is when I'm singing in the choir.
You don't have imagination, Mike. You don't have you're
Not
so
that much.
God. I got it right away. You saw that. Didn't take
Yeah,
me
yeah.
long.
You were amazing.
Thank you.
It was the hat that sold me.
Yeah.
It wasn't really so much the
conductor
shirt and
hat?
the tie.
Yeah.
That could have been anything.
Conductor
but
hat.
the conductor hat.
Lenny,
Right.
how many Marlboro miles did the jet cost? Do you have any clothing that you bought with Marlboro miles?
Yeah. Hold on a second. I gotta get this off first. It's hot as hell in here.
It's hot as hell. He's got a fever. He just put on a blazer and a tie.
Bust out a Marlboro Rolex. Watch.
Yeah. He comes back with a kayak.
Yeah. Hold on, I just parked it outside. What is that? Wow, he took that off quick.
Yeah.
He's good for a wardrobe change.
Yeah.
There
Well,
it
he's
is.
in the theater.
Ooh, yeah.
What is that?
Nice.
Cape?
It's a Marlboro
Windbreaker.
jacket. Yeah, look at that.
It's a cape.
That was a Marlboro cape.
Yeah, they sell capes.
Oh my God. Look at this.
And it came with a pair of pants too and a bag to put
Wow.
everything in.
Beautiful.
That's good. You can wear that during your MRI when they're.
No, I actually wore it when it was. We've had a lot of rain lately, so I actually wore it
Nice.
at least once this week.
Good. Let it rain.
Oh, have you been smoking at all since you've been
Yeah,
sick?
he said he's had 2 cigarettes in between NyQuil doses.
In between not being able to breathe.
Yeah. Lenny really brought it tonight. He needed to get sick. He needs to get sick more often.
Yeah.
No,
Amen.
God, no, please, no. I got nothing done all fucking week. It's horrible.
Yeah, you look a little gaunt. You look.
You've
I
lost a
haven't
lot of
eaten-
weight. Yeah. You've
Oh,
lost
Mike,
a
you
lot
look
of
like
weight.
a little cunt.
Yeah. Lenny does look like he's towards the end of Survivor, you know, when they're whittling it down to the final 3. For you,
well,
Lenny,
maybe tomorrow.
It ain't easy living on the island, on this island, which is long. Look at that. Huh?
Very
Amen.
true.
Amen. Bubble Popper gifting one. Thank you, BP, as always. What was that?
I don't know.
All right. Lenny, is Annie okay?
Who's Annie? And that's Ann. Who's Ann?
Sorry, Ann.
Wait a second. Who's Ann? Go back.
Annie
Who's
is-
Ann? Do we know
I don't
who
know.
Ann is?
It's not gonna reveal who Ann is. It's just gonna
Well,
say
I'm
Lenny.
asking for a reason because I got a really strange text this week from somebody asking me if I was Ann. And I was like, no, my name is Lenny. I'm a guy. And then I blocked them. But it was an 832 area code or area exchange, which is like out west some fucking where. I have no idea where.
How long did you string him along?
I looked at it and saw that I didn't recognize the number and that it was from a state way far west of me, and that was it. 2 minutes.
Okay.
That's why I was asking.
Right.
How much to read us a book, Lenny?
What, a whole book? You'll be here a while for a whole fucking book.
Oh, maybe do just a live.
Wait a minute. What if we get like sexy stories and Lenny can read a sexy story once a week?
Hustler.
Like a
Letters to
hustler.
Hustler, yeah.
Yeah, hustler form or whatever, penthouse form.
Yep.
You'd
Letter.
have to send it to me this way. I don't have to read it off the screen.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not weird. I'll just mail you some fucking porn.
Great.
Lenny, put the shirt back on. I'm getting a chubby. Chris Merck. You got him crying hard. I mean, every emotion. Reign of Fire, most realistic dragon movie, Lenny?
Oh, Reign of Fire.
That was with McConaughey, right?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, no, close. Yeah, I pretty
liked
much.
when Sean Connery was a dragon.
and even the stupid, and it's on all the time. Dragon Slayer.
Oh, that sucked.
No, the dragon was actually pretty damn good.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he won an enemy in that one.
Yeah.
Remember that guy that tried to get the jet with, I think that was Pepsi points? He saved up like 1 billion Pepsi points. They're like, yeah, we actually don't have a jet plane to give away. And he was fucked. I do remember that. It was some Harrier fucking jet, military fucking jet.
Yeah, there was a whole documentary on that guy.
Yep.
Oh, that's so funny.
Kids, I got to go. I got to go to the next gig.
All right, get out of here. Lenny, I'll let you go. Me and Zen got a few things to check out.
Lenny.
Yes.
I think we've worked through some things here.
You know what? Let's closing thoughts from you, Mike, and then you, Lenny. Go
Listen,
ahead.
I think that we've established a kind of a different dynamic here, where I apologized for not understanding his point of view, and he apologized for being wrong about it not being about a co-host thing. So, common ground. We can build from that.
Lenny, your turn. Go ahead.
Really, my thoughts? Funny how I didn't hear any of that, so I don't have any thoughts to share.
It was all very nice and complimentary.
Yeah.
It was very
nice. I didn't hear any of that going on. I didn't hear my compromising. I have no idea what he heard or said, but that wasn't where I was. Maybe I missed something.
I said, Lenny, I am sorry that I
that's not the part I'm talking about. I'm talking about the part where you said that I apologize.
Oh,
you did.
I don't remember that part.
All right. I thought you're right. Leonard did it. My mistake.
Oh, well, that's just so.
You know what, Mike?
helpful.
I got it. I'll put him in a timeout, Lenny. Don't you
There's
worry
no need
about
to
it.
put him in a timeout.
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
be leaving anyway.
He's gone.
Well,
he's gone. Don't let him change. Let's check that PayPal balance real quick before you get out of here.
I haven't looked at the balance. I've just looked at the.
Hey,
Don't keep playing it.
He's out. He's out. Okay, I've kicked him from the studio. He's out.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead.
guys. Really, I really appreciate everything that you've done.
Can you? I don't want a total, but
Okay.
but like
he does. Shuli always loves hearing about money.
no. I already came
What do you
watching
want
his feet. I just want to know, like, is it like is it very generous? Is it beyond what you
tonight is very generous, beyond what I expected.
Is it enough to pay your rent?
Is it enough to pay your rent?
I will be able to pay rent and actually be able to put gas in the car to go to work.
Wow, what a great fucking group of people
Thank
we
you
have
all,
here
guys.
tonight. What a great group of people.
Let
That's
me show
crazy.
you how. Lenny, watch this. Let me show you how it's done. You guys are amazing. Thank you so. None of you had to do this. None of you are invested in this, and you all showed up to a guy who needed help. And you guys are really amazing people. And thank you, really, for doing
Thank you a
that.
lot. Honest.
Go ahead, Lenny. Give him your thoughts, please.
No, thank you. I didn't know what I was going to do this week, and this is definitely going to help. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm working on finding a better job, guys. So
Well,
this doesn't
we're going
have
to give
keep
you that.
happening.
We're getting you that information, Lenny. So I want you to
Silly
reach out to
go
that
through every
person.
month. Yeah, no, this is crazy going through this every month. It's very stressful.
Hey, real
Well, let's-
quick, Kevin Brennan's already tweeting about this. We're going to need a screenshot from Lenny to prove that he got the money.
Oh, Kevin doesn't believe that Lenny's getting money?
Well, actually, I was
Lenny
just going to
scam.
say I wanted to let everybody know all the proceeds that we make tonight are going to go to take back the Lenny.
What
You
do you
don't have
want
to
to
show
know?
anything, Lenny. Don't worry.
No.
about it, pal. Well,
Okay.
Lenny, I love you, pal, and I'm glad things are working out for you. I've always seen you as a star from day one, and I'm glad people are recognizing it. And yeah, man, we're gonna turn this fucking thing around for you.
Let's be nice.
Once you get some pussy thrown on you, dude, forget it. You're gonna fucking grab Mike by the throat and choke slam him. I can't wait.
Oh, God.
Well, listen, you know what?
On that note.
It's like a jailbreak. Lenny, have a great night. Love you, pal.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank everyone again for your donation. Thank you.
Quit crying. You guys
We're
are
going to need
amazing.
to pull
man.
his individual microphone for all those sounds. Those are amazing tonight.
Oh yeah, the belches.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
That
I'm on it.
the one before that last one was unbelievable. Like it was like a
Yeah, Mars grabbed this one. The double, the daily double. It's medication time. Medication time. Lenny Skinny, since you can't. Frog 21 boom salute for all the TSN in the chat. Agreed. No, do it your way. I don't like Mike 7. Yeah, let's go. Did he just expire at the end? Hey, listen, the fact that he stayed on after Leonard was said, that was crazy.
well, he's a true whore. So
Yeah.
he knows
He's
the
never
deal.
stayed.
No kissing on the lips, and you can call me Leonard if you give me enough money.
Did you guys get the impression that no one's ever done anything nice for him before?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've known Lenny for years, man. He's gotten emotional after a meal we've had together.
I
on
think
the road.
he doesn't like asking for things. So, that's another thing. So a lot of people won't give you anything unless you ask for it. Let's be honest. You got to kind of be your own squeaky wheel in this world.
And also, he was doing Miserable Men with us before any money was flowing in here. And, none of us were making anything. And so the fact that, he's come back again, I'm sure Mike really, he's got a bug up his ass for Mike. It's unbelievable. But for you guys to flood him with this kind of generosity and kindness, he's never had that before. Never. So that's really awesome of you guys.
I heard he's
Thank you.
going on MLC tomorrow night.
And
Brennan's going to pay him
that.
yeah.
So I have to pay Lenny $130 because I promised him for an hour.
Kevin lost his mind. He saw people being kind. He's like, what is this shit?
Don't forget the rest of us have rent to pay as well. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo.
Start crying, dude. What are you doing over there? You see, it's the way to get it.
I mean, stop crying.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
What do the KKK and Nike have in common?
What?
They both make a run faster.
All right. You know what? Listen, we got to have a serious talk. I saw somebody in the chat was like, don't play another racist joke or else. I don't know what that meant.
Let's go back to talking about illegal immigration.
Yeah, everybody.
People are okay. People are okay with these jokes, but they're not okay with talking about. You start talking about politics, people are like, no, this is not cool.
There is. What do you think of this? People with face tattoos. Real quick, I saw this on X, and I was like, this might be the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It's hard to get a job.
Yeah, this guy better be self-employed.
That's awesome. That's great. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you better do it. You better go ham.
What a fucking retard.
Look how big his head is, though. Like, just on a side note,
it's enough room for 8 sets of eyes on his face, on his head.
That's great.
So dumb.
Hey, everybody needs something in their life.
This part on the ear had to must have hurt so bad.
Wow. Yeah.
Touch your ear right there. If you sense, maybe it's not that bad.
You know what hurts? You know what hurts more? His soul.
His parents.
Yeah.
His parents' heart.
There's a hole. There's a hole in his soul. That those tattoos are trying to fill. Oh,
this was the video you sent me. This guy DSP. We were talking about this the other day, where it seems like Aaron got his whole rap from this guy. It's exactly like Aaron. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, he's nothing new in the in the universe, on the YouTube universe, but people have been following him. But he's fascinating.
I've never seen him. Like, I've never watched him, so I don't know shit about him.
Yeah, I just found him recently.
This is him not asking for $300 to eat Wingstop.
He's a gamer, right?
I guess so. Shout out to Detractor.
All right. So today, if we have a really well-supported first stream right now and we hit 2 goals, we'll actually be doing DSP tries at Wingstop today at the end of this stream. If we don't hit it on the stream, that's okay. Let's say we hit a goal on this stream and a goal for Doom tonight, then we'll be doing DSP tries it tomorrow after the daytime stream of Doom, The Dark Ages. So
does that sound like the morning show and night show carryover rap that Aaron does?
Yeah, it also sounds like he's at 3x. Are we watching him at 3x speed, or is that
I
really
think they speed him up? I don't know.
Speed him up. It might have sped him up. But yeah, he sounds.
No, I don't know. I don't. John was the first guy I kept track of with an internet show. Be honest with you.
So let's see how it goes. Let's see what kind of support that we can get for Blueprints today. And hopefully we hit the goal and we can stay on pace. If somehow we get some people who come in here and are incredibly generous, then awesome. Obviously
that's what it is. It's the goal. Like, I've never heard the goal before Aaron said there's a goal to hit.
Yes. He got his begging from DSP and his voice from Anthony Cumia.
It would be amazing if it happened. I'm not really foreseeing that happening. For example, so far this week, guess how we're doing on Kick?
He wants $300 to eat lunch.
After our first streaming day. 2 subs.
Why, is that weird?
So, yeah, Kick has definitely slowed down recently. It sure would be great if you're watching on Kick and you like the content, if you could support it. 2 subs, arguably the slowest we've had to a start on Kick any week that I streamed on it.
Now he's yelling at the audience. Now he's scolding the audience, just like Aaron.
It'd be great to get that picking up. Please consider supporting the stream today. So anyway, so good stuff. Please, let's get our first support in before we start talking about our major topic of the day. Can we get our first super chat, our first tip, our first membership, and our first sub? Right now, we've got absolutely nothing. 0. Let's get who will be the first person to step up.
It seems to be a pattern of when you want it too bad, when you want it too much, people don't want to give it to you, and that makes a lot of sense. Like, if
they
smell
it. Like we talk about alcoholics and it coming out of their pores. They can smell this on you too. The desperation.
I mean, at what point does this happen to you? At one point, are you like, all right, guys, I'm not seeing any money coming in, so I don't know what we want to do here. Do we want to do a show? Do we not want to do a show? You tell me.
Yeah, like, this isn't a team. The audience is there to watch what you've put together.
Right.
Cast today. Who's it going to be? Let's get our first support, and then we'll get to our first topic of The Last of Us Season 2, which is all the buzz right now. What's going on with it? What a shocking twist.
Look at his arm. You just see the leg shaking at 2 times speed.
That what's happening to the show is actually happening. No way would I have ever been able to predict this one, right? We got 2 memberships thanks to Big Papa Phil. Who's going to be our first super chatter of the day? Who's going to be our first sub?
The whole show is monitoring what people are doing. What is this now? Kino Casino covered him, then teamed up with him until it fell apart. That's a good story arc you should look into.
I'm not too familiar with. I'm not too familiar with Kino Casino. I have to start watching. I know who he is, or I know who those 2 guys are.
Yeah,
I've never really. We haven't really delved into those guys.
Yeah, we'll check something out. I don't really know anything about it either.
Tip via PayPal. Let's get some other stuff going. Time. If you guys want to chat, tag me in chat. Let's see what you want to talk about today. Obviously, guys, if we get some more support, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're 2 goals away from DSP tries at Wingstop. My actual desire would be to do it tomorrow. I know
wings. Well, hold on. Granted, wings are expensive these days, you know,
but not Wingstop wings.
And well, you know, you ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings lately? It's almost $300 for 12 wings.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
raising $300 on the stream is like a big ask, and it's not going to happen. All right, but I wanted to do it tomorrow. So let's hit the goal today in tonight's stream so we can do it tomorrow during the day stream. Okay.
Compromise.
I mean, it's Aaron. It's Aaron.
Yeah.
Let me show you how it's done, DSP. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the steel toe goal game. Come on. All right, 22's the number as usual. Hit the goal, yes or no, as usual. What number money rant does he run out of steam? I will say under today. I will say yes to the goal, and I'll make my other pick later.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's going to go over 22 today. Do you know how many hours he did today, Joe?
Shit, I should have asked.
Over 5 hours.
Okay, I'm changing it to over.
No.
I did not say final answer.
Oh, you fucking greasy.
All right, I'll stick with under. I'll stick with under. I made my bed. I'll sleep in it.
I'm going to say over. I'm going to say he does not hit the goal. I'm going to say on a parlay bet, he definitely gets angry at Johnny Crutches today.
Is Crutches on with him? Bro?
No, solo show.
So
I made my bet, so I lost that bet. But I'm going to say, all right. So, yeah, so over, and he doesn't hit the goal.
Okay, let's rock and roll.
I'm good. I'm good with that.
Oh, I'm just going to trust you guys to knock this out, and you're going to show me that trust is totally justified.
You're in,
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Throw in a couple of bucks. Let's do this thing.
He treats his chat like it's a relationship.
Douglas, holy shit, $150.
Oh, whoa.
From Douglas. I can't find a name.
Oh, isn't that
this
odd?
might have come in via Streamlabs because there's no comment on it from the PayPal end of it.
So here's how this is weird to me. He's like, this may have come in on Streamlabs or PayPal. How does he not know? How does he know the 150 came in if he doesn't know from where it came?
Not only that, Froggy, but if it's one thing we know, that is this guy is constantly refreshing every single one of those features and spots specifically for this reason, to see when money's coming in.
This is kind of like when people put a $10 bill in the tip jar.
Right.
In the beginning of their shift.
Yep.
Isn't this
the oldest trick in the book? Throw a couple singles in there, get it started.
Who I'm putting up on the number one spot. There we go. Well, let's not do any goal talk today. We're $30 away.
Look what a happy camper he is after that $150.
Hey, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rant. I haven't had to ask once for the Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. Do me a favor, finish off a couple bucks at a time. Finish off that last 30. Let's call it an official win for the toe. It's just, it was knocked out straight away on every wow. Thank you, guys. Unbelievable week. Thank you very much. Let's close down PayPal for the day. Let's close down Streamlabs, all that stuff.
Why? Why would you do that?
Unless, of course, you want to go to Streamlabs and get yourself some steel toe merch.
Wait a minute. What's he doing now?
He's closing down shop.
Yeah, so he's hit the goal. So he's saying,
so
don't
he's telling
send me
people
any
not.
more.
That's retarded. What's this guy smoking, dude?
That's insane. So I've hit the goal. Don't send anything more. That's not the Aaron I've watched.
Breaking.
But is that where the goal gets you? Is that the problem with having a goal? Is that once you hit the goal that you don't expect anybody to donate to your show anymore?
Here's what I think is the goal. You ready for this? The goal is to get him to shut the fuck up. So if you hit that target, then he shuts the fuck up about it. That's really the goal in all of this.
News. April's missing orgasm. I've seen a couple of steel toe seethers in the chat today going, no, that $150.
What a dummy.
$50 is fake. I gotta say, seeing you guys here and upset the way you are. I don't care, dude. We're gonna take a $90 L today, so fuck it.
I get you.
What do you want me to do? Give you my best stuff?
I'm here. I'm here.
That was a great line from the other day. What do you want me to do? Give you my best stuff while you guys don't give me money?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It is mailing it in time here on the toe.
I think my favorite line was it yesterday or the day before where Johnny goes, "Just do a show."
And I did a fucking dog shit show and nobody thought giving money was a good idea. If you can throw 5 or 10 in to make us less embarrassed for how shitty of a fucking performance we put in today, I'd appreciate it. But then again, I don't think that matters. It does make me.
What a difference a day makes.
Feel good. I like it. If my audience fucks with me and keeps their $100 drops until the end of the show, it's totally fake. If they do it right at the beginning of the show, it's totally fake. I'm starting to think that you guys are just projecting your own sadness that we're not giving you what you want, which is...
No, I think this is an interesting point that Kevy has in the chat. Funny how big donos always come in under a normal name. That is interesting. Douglas.
This show not hitting its goal. Sorry, guys.
How many Dougs go by Douglas?
I know a lot of guys that do IT support from India named Douglas, and I don't believe that either.
Right.
Hey, you know what? Maybe the audience will withhold that last 40 and you guys can have a little bit of hope. That's possible. Also, this kind of makes it sound like...
all right, get on with it. What now? What's the problem? You make the goal, you're still bitching. You don't make the goal, you're bitching. What is he? Is he trying to? Now he has to like defend himself on him making his money. Fuck, who gives a shit?
Well, if you actually made it, you wouldn't. If he actually made this money, he wouldn't give a shit.
Right? Who cares?
This kind of sounds like you guys are. I don't know.
Jelly?
Maybe projecting a little bit of your own sadness. Just a little. All right, guys, let's continue. I'm getting a bunch of stuff sent to me here.
A lot of it says liar.
Chad Buzamak is not happy with me. He says, let me get this right. The days we knock out last minute and draw you out, you do an extra 30 to 60. I don't do an extra 30 to 60. I do like an extra 15 to 30. But days it's knocked out early, you cut and run right at the end. I'll tell you why. On days where we knock it out early, it's nothing but content. There's not even asking for money. On days where it takes us to the very...
But wait a minute. Isn't every day nothing but content? And then depending on the money he gets or doesn't get, he tells you whether or not it was a good show?
I thought that was the content.
It is. It is.
People probably tune in just to watch him squirm
of
about
course
making his money.
end, I'm sitting here rallying and please, let's do it. So I feel like I owe extra time away from the begging time.
Well, I wish I didn't fire
way-
Johnny Crutches today. We're making the money back. Let's get his lanky, crippled ass back in here.
And it's a great observation by that guy Buzamok, where he's like, so the days you hit the goal, you get the fuck out of here, but the days you're not hitting the goal, you do 6 hours.
Oh, is he wrapping it up? He did. Well,
yeah. He doesn't need to beg anymore.
I thought he did 5.5 hours, Joe.
Just about 5 hours, actually.
So he did, but he hit the goal early.
Yes. Yeah.
So still give him a 5-hour show
longer than normal.
Oh, okay. I take it back.
And I'm sure the next 5 hours is going to just be about his show, right?
He won't bring it up at all. Yeah.
No beg day because we gave back the time. Mikey sent me a Snapchat yesterday. He goes, I don't care about the goal. Well, you understand if we bring more people in from bullshit like this that you don't like, the less you have to worry about said goal. So I'm sorry, Mikey, and you may have heard this from people in your life before. There might be no pleasing you.
Wow. He really drops the hammer on these guys.
Scram person.
We know he's heard that from certain ex-wives before.
Oh, that's what I was thinking too.
Says, I hear when we hit the goal, he would pop his top off and compare nipple size to $50 coins. Was I getting trolled? That was my finish. 210 away from today's goal. Thank you guys very much. Keep it moving. I appreciate it. You're fantastic. Like I said, we're looking to get to $100 in the next 2 hours. So I pretty much left you guys alone goal-wise. That is appreciated, my man. Thank you very much.
This is going to be way
Holy
under.
Shit. $65 away from today's goal. I respect Muttering Jay because he doesn't stop lying. He's committed to the lie, and he can't stop. Steel Toe has beaten him, broken he and Sotero Joe Burrow's brain, and they can't stop. I need Muttering Jay to report that Steel Toe, every day we hit the goal, Muttering Jay just makes up a number, and he goes,
but you don't. You don't hit the goal every day.
Steel Toe missed by $180 today. Themselves. They're never going to be fully done. Don't make that your goal. Enjoy the Schadenfreude. Enjoy the Schadenfreude, you fucking dumbliness of it all. There doesn't need to be an.
It's hard to get. It's hard to get good Schadenfreude these days.
I'm going to leave. No, I'm just kidding. Plus, you guys are $20 ahead for tomorrow. So we're going to have about the same goal tomorrow that we had today. For our last goal and the...
we're going to put this goal on layaway for tomorrow. Just a little bit of it.
Meet the new goal, same as the old goal.
And by the way, we've done the perfect week right this week. If we knock out tonight and tomorrow clean during the shows... That is a perfect week. No show.
What is he talking about? A perfect frog? Was he not crying the other day that the mornings suck now?
Yeah, don't you remember? There was, he was like typical Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, and he was like, it's not fair that the evenings have to make up and pick up your slack.
Had to cover for another show.
Results under, yes. Yeah, and nothing else. What is this?
This is the beginning of his show. This is his theme song.
Seems like another weird sexual fetish.
I know. Yeah, thank you to my Furbies band for playing me in.
I met these guys at an Eyes Wide Shut party. Remember, guys, discount code Fidelio.
We sacrificed a virgin together. These guys are wild, man. Wild.
One of them's a guy, one of them's a girl. Guess what? When they're wearing the masks, it really doesn't matter. Just get in there. It's plenty dark in the dungeon room.
Body parts. That's what I say. It's all pink when the lights are out. Come on.
Long story short, I was sucking on a pair of fake udders for the last 20 minutes.
It's
a long intro.
All right. Hung Dung
Dingle
Wang
dangle
Wang.
wang. Schadenfreude?
Jesus Christ.
No, keep going. After the song, there's some stuff.
Oh, all right.
Stop shitting all over my word.
Sorry.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I just
Hey.
decided to die right before the show. I'm sorry. I don't know what this is. It doesn't happen when I go outside. It only happens down here.
That's my favorite picture so far. Might be allergic to the metal in that sign. Have you thought of that?
Which means something is down here that's slowly killing me. Like, what's her name? Misha Barton in The Sixth Sense. Something is fucking me up down in this basement. I apologize. Maybe at the Celsius, the call is coming from inside the house. I haven't had any allergy problems this year, except when I sit down here. And it's not like right when I sit down here. It's like a minute before the show starts, and then it's fine. Once the show starts and everything gets going, I'm good. I'm done. No more sneezing, no more coughing. But during Monograph's intro song, my nose is flooding.
You know what gets me a little under the weather, guys? Not knowing if I'm going to hit the gold today. So if you don't want me to die of typhoid.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Content over there.
I
can deliver better content in one video. Done. I don't even have to hit play. But I will. All right, that's all you get. That's all you get is him tapping the beer bottle.
Speaking of buffalo wings.
So I usually don't drink, but once in a while I enjoy a Corona with some lime,
Watch
of
him.
course.
Hold on,
And I got
wait
this little
up.
bottle.
Watch him open that like a gangster.
Well,
he's
hold
gonna
on,
do
watch.
like a little
opener.
Watch, he's got. Oh,
I want to try out because usually I have to have people open this for me.
Wow.
And because I won't drink these without lime.
No. Imagine that's your bartender.
Go.
I love it. Good for him.
That's good.
That's
Surprise, motherfucker.
I like it.
I see what he
like
did.
it. Yep.
Make it a little bit harder for him. I bet you he can still do that, even with
What
his
do you
little
got?
chicken wing.
I know. What do you got, John Wise, for us?
Well, actually, this was a year ago yesterday, and the
Okay.
Quadfather is his guest. And there's an interesting moment where the Quadfather refers to you as the GOAT.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sad to see Lenny's HIV has gone to full-blown AIDS. Thank you, Monkey.
It's a matter of time.
People think they own this idiot giving him money. Which idiot? We've covered a few tonight already. Funny shit is cutting off baby bitch. Okay. Is this the clerk from Clerks? PayPal dono incoming. Lens days are terrific. Thanks for all the laughs, fellas. Thank you, J-Dog, for donating a Len Dog. DSP jerked it on stream once, not knowing that he was live. No bullshit. Ooh. We'll have to show that on Rumble. Steel toe implies working hard. He's bucket drummer. Bum. John and Aaron's kids should form a super group. Thank you. Of all Dabbleverse smugness, Aaron is the most enraging.
I mean, you're calling him a bucket drummer kind of bum, but a bucket drummer
Still
will just
talented.
sit there and work, and they'll just throw money at him.
Yeah.
He doesn't ask for money. He just sits there with his little bucket with a little hat in the front.
Yep.
And people will just give him money.
BMC, Streamlabs, Rumble Rants, Drachma, doubloons, shillings. Let's go.
Farthings.
Shout a Freud. Shout a Freud. Fucker. Shuli, stop resisting your persona. Oh, my furry persona. Guys, use code CLNS50 tonight, please. Thank you. I don't know where to use it, but just use it. Beer and chicken wings, little person.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? Pop it up here. We'll watch a little bit.
Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, Adrian Barbeau. Fucking super hot. She was smoking, baby. A lot to talk about today. This is just, the Duke will win. The Duke is going to win.
It's true.
The Duke shall be victorious. And any minute now, a certain person will be getting served. Any minute. Because as you know, it's against, he has broken many laws in the state of Alabama. So
one of them is just being a Jew in Alabama.
So yes, this is not a veiled threat. Yes, I've contacted and hired an attorney. Yes, soon, if he talks about the shit he's saying one more fucking time, he will be sued. All the other shit about homeschooling in Alabama, when you haven't graduated high school, that's against the law.
Look at that.
We'll see if it's fake. We'll see.
Look at the forehead.
Yeah.
If it's fake.
It's like he's wearing a prosthetic like wig or something, like he's got like prosthetics on.
It looks like an aerial view of a fault line, through the desert.
It's like his forehead's frowning.
Yeah.
And that's not the only one I'm doing. And contrary to Pinky, I can and will be able to afford it.
He wasn't. Newsflash.
I got plenty of stock, plenty of annuities, plenty of
chicken
college
stock.
funds.
I got beef stock.
Did you hear the third thing on the list?
I got plenty of stock, plenty of annuities, plenty of college funds.
Oh.
He always counts those college funds as money in his pocket.
And he still does.
Yes. Well, that's the rumor that's what the fallout was he was trying to get his hands on it. And his Doug Dustin brother-in-law, PI, was the one that was keeping him from it.
I don't think he got any of it. I think there's at least two people who are blocking him on that. One of them being his ex-wife, one of them being him. Maybe, definitely Aaron, if he has any say about it.
You're goddamn right.
So he went back to mom.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry, shitweyer. Soon I'll be having a second home in Alabama. Got it? Good. Live it. Learn it. Know it.
Oh, thank you.
Learn it. Know it. Live it.
Hey, Quad.
What up? How's it going, Duke?
Oh, just dealing with all these losers. Every day is a new loser day. And, it's you. I don't know how old it is, but it's you saying that the shitweyer is the GOAT.
I was misquoted.
What say you?
Yeah, sometimes things don't make sense. Like, look at my shirt. It says truck around and friend out. Like, what does that even mean?
I was drinking a lot of NyQuil at that week. I was down. I was unconscious for most of the week.
In all fairness, I am paralyzed from the neck up.
I had no context. I cannot remember saying that.
I'm just going to play the audio. All right. So tell me if you can hear this.
You're not going to make a fucking difference. Focus your energy into something that betters your life.
Oh, shut up. Wait, that's not it. That's, is
I don't want to hear any inspirational advice.
To fucking try and make anyone's life better.
No.
I wish I can fucking.
What's up?
For some reason, I can't. So it's you. Your green screen has like a bookcase on it, and it's from My Lost Interest. And this is what you say.
It's like a boyfriend, a jealous boyfriend.
Oh yeah,
grilling his girlfriend, like going, well, I saw something on Instagram. It kind of looked a little suspicious. Did you know this guy at this point?
Why'd you like his picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
So I gave Stuttering John the chance to be on stage with the one, the only GOAT. And
the one, the only GOAT.
Wow. Who's he talking about?
I wasn't asked to go on. I had to rewind it and watch it again. I go, he is talking about me.
What?
Oh, wow.
Duke, go, Duke. Guys should get to know each other.
Interested in taking Shuli on and was kind of pissed off about it. I think he thought he got double crossed, even though I hadn't let him on. As soon as I brought up the fact that there was someone backstage, like he started getting giddy.
John,
I'm out of here, man.
Yeah,
so,
not giddy.
It wasn't.
Do you know what that is, Squad?
What's a setup? Like they act like he's coming.
Is that has to be from when you were on my show and then I had him backstage, but you said don't bring him on and I never brought him on. So I don't even know what the fuck that means.
But why are you calling him the GOAT?
Oh my God.
You sure that was my voice?
Over it. So I gave Stuttering John the chance to be on stage with the one, the only GOAT. Did I call him the GOAT? The one, the only GOAT.
No, I don't know. So you just said the GOAT, but it's very random. Like
it could be there was a goat maybe walking by my window at the time.
You called her pretty. Now I know you don't think that I'm not pretty, but you find other women pretty as well.
All these fucking pussies. They were all fucking fans at the beginning. Now they're, I don't think this. They suck my dick.
You don't know.
It didn't sound like I was calling him the GOAT.
They ain't fans because I don't need them. I don't need BYB in my fucking show. I don't need anybody. I got the team. We good. We good over here. We got lens days, bitch.
I don't even know what I was referring to when I said it, honestly. Like, I just listened to it back, and it doesn't even make sense to me what I was...
You were sucking my dick. That's what you all do. That's what the reference is.
Yeah.
Does that put it in context for you? Swinging from my balls. That's what you were doing, bitch.
Was talking about.
Find any opportunities I can, and once those opportunities dry up, we go right to John. That's how it works.
Thank you so much, man, for coming on our show. Thanks.
Yeah. Clay Dabbler used to really like Shuli too, and then all of a sudden he went over to John.
Oh shit! You know what? I didn't even ask him. Does Lenny know how to access his PayPal money? Oh no, I didn't even ask.
He does.
Oh, I hope so.
Characterized quote.
Watch him come on. Watch him come on next week with like a mink coat.
Oh my God, smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Never call Shuli the GOAT. Not a chance in hell.
No,
0% chance.
Yeah, no,
I don't even find it entertaining for the most part.
No, I know.
Like he was on with now all of a sudden he's like 100% all the time. He does, even when he's not trying to do the impersonation, he just says 100%.
You know what I mean?
I do.
But yeah, these guys are fucking.
See, that's the difference. They watch every second of what we do. I don't watch a fucking second of what this guy does. One of the worst fucking voices, interviewer, like host. He's fucking terrible. Terrible. And this Dabbleverse, it's filled with them.
You know, look, I mean, no offense, but I think I get that you're the Anthony Cumia guy and Gavin McGinnis, but you
wouldn't you call that racist for anyone else, John?
Call that a Trumper?
Right. He needs friends so bad. He'll throw out all his fucking values and morals right out the window for somebody to help him shit talk somebody. Two nothings.
Well, it's money or flattery. Whatever you got, give it to him.
Right.
Enjoy it.
And you can be honest, but you certainly would say I'm better than fucking Shuli.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't even consider Shuli even in the tiniest bit funny. Like Howard didn't find him funny. Robin didn't. Nobody found him funny. And he was fired from the show. And I've always maintained that. You know?
Yeah, well, you've always maintained that you fucking graduated college, and you didn't. You didn't. You maintain shit you know nothing about.
He's try maintaining kitty litter in his house.
Maintain shaving correctly. How about you maintain that?
How about you maintain a relationship with your children? How does that sound?
Well, let me see that map again.
Yeah.
And then he lied.
You said Shuli's cock is big, but mine's nicer, right?
I mean, I'm thicker, right?
It's good, but girth is important.
A out in his NDA. No, he didn't.
He's right. Howard never found me funny. That's why I went from a news reporter to a writer and producer on the show, because I was so unfunny. What did you do, John? How did you climb that ladder? You went from potatoes and screening calls to just screening calls. And occasional cleaning of shit off of your boss's boots. Yeah, I think that covers it. I mean, the rest of the work you gave Jason and Will, so you didn't do anything.
He did not. That's a whole lot of bullshit, because I know what Scott the Engineer got. And Scott the Engineer was around there for fucking way longer than it shitware.
Like he wanted access to his own. How does he explain that? Like he wanted to keep his own. So if like he signed a contract to do what he did, and
I'll tell you what happened. Howard didn't want him anymore. They didn't want him. So then
this is his fantasy, by the way. This is his dream. Is if it went down this way.
Really knew they didn't want him. And Howard was like, he knew the writing was on the wall. He knew they were getting rid of him.
Are you talking about your marriage or me working for the show, John?
And then he says, I'm going to move to Alabama. Because he knows he's done. He knows he's gone. Howard goes, okay, this is what we're going to do. We'll give you 20.
He says it like going from New York to Alabama is a logical thing because you're done with your job. You know what? I'm done with my job. I'm going to go. Let's pick Alabama. Let's get out of here.
I thought you fled to Alabama. I thought that
kind of.
It's the only place that would take you.
This is a new genre, Shuli fan fiction.
You know, Howard never forgives Shuli for missing out on that opportunity to interview me at that hotel.
% of what we were paying you to work from Alabama. And then Shuli said, no fucking way. And I said, great, goodbye. Because
I thought I was fired. So I said, no fucking way. And then he fired me?
They essentially forced him out.
So they forced me to get fired.
Right.
Gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. So he was fucked.
Well, no, he did refuse it. He did refuse the offer.
According to what he just said a second ago, I did refuse it. Yes.
Yeah. Would have been nice if they gave you an offer you couldn't refuse.
Right. I probably would have stayed.
Yeah.
So, and look, do you think if I said he didn't care, what if he can give a...
Yeah, I think he left.
So here's
Quadfather talking shit. Oh no, here we go.
Here we go. You were caught, Quad.
Over it. So I gave Stuttering John the chance.
Were you gonna say something?
No, yeah, I was gonna say. So where he's going with this is what? Like it's a power move to somebody that you want to be friends with. Like
Make
is this
him
another way to
grovel?
keep? Yeah, like make him grovel, keep him in his pocket, make sure he's obedient.
Get on your hands and actually just stay in the chair. But say you're sorry.
Tip yourself over.
Bumbaclot. Thank you, Chris. Mikey was $4.99. Thank you, Mike. John's music killed Brian Wilson. That's a fact, Jack. Thank you.
To be on stage with the one, the only GOAT. And
the one, the only GOAT.
Wow. What's he talking
Didn't
about?
I just call you the GOAT?
I wasn't asked to go on. I had to rewind it and watch it again. I go, he is.
Yeah, rewind that again. Let's.
Yeah, is his brain paralyzed? He just said, I gave Stuttering John the chance to be on stage with the GOAT. And then he goes, wasn't I talking about you? To John. Like, no.
Well, John's dumb enough to fall for it, so it's not a bad attempt on Quad's part.
I'm floundering, Joe.
Talking about me, and I think
Absolutely, that's what I meant.
yeah, because it now.
Did you see how I covered that up tonight? Pretty smooth, right?
I did the double talk.
Now it makes sense to me. You was, I think you were trying to say that you gave Shuli a chance to talk to the one and only GOAT, or I don't, or at least that's what you were thinking.
That's how I heard it that time. Play it again for it. So I gave Stuttering John the chance to be on stage with the one, the only GOAT. And
the one.
Okay, no, that I definitely, I guess, was calling Shuli the GOAT in that clip.
Hey,
Shuli's
way to go! Thank you. About time you admitted your love for me, you fucking weirdo.
not the fucking GOAT. I would never call Shuli the GOAT. Not a chance in hell.
No,
0% chance. That's I guess.
Oh, I thought that you misspoke and was saying.
Yeah, like I said, I can't imagine me ever saying that Shuli's the GOAT. In no way, no how. I definitely, I guess, was calling Shuli the GOAT in that clip. So I don't even know what I was saying there. That's weird.
Well, I don't care anyway.
Weird stuff. Are you sure that's not AI?
Because no one
Am I walking in this video?
in the right mind is going to call Shuli a GOAT. I'm assuming, and I don't care how, if knowing you, and we've talked privately a lot, knowing you, I think you just kind of fucked up and meant to say, like you had me being the GOAT, because I used to go under the, before I was the Duke, I was the GOAT, if you can recall.
Exactly. And now Shuli's the fucking GOAT. Absolutely.
But hold on, let me just for posterity, I'll play what. But that's what I think you were saying. And look, I mean, before I do.
Hey, we got 700 in here hanging and banging. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify, give a little, take a little. Thank you for everybody's generosity with Lenny tonight. You guys are awesome. Get yourself a membership, tier 1 or tier 2, or turn on accept gifted memberships. Let's close strong, guys, or you won't get the rest of this package.
The show, I usually talk to Dabbling Dan, and then he'll give me all the intel on all the nonsense, so I'm prepared. Update on the keychains, update alert, update, breaking news. So even though the guy's really never going to talk to me again, because even though when I talked about how angry I was, how many times, I don't know if you saw me yesterday, I said how sweet the guy was, what a good guy he is.
This is when he had a falling out with Dabbling Dan.
I'm assuming.
Frog?
I don't remember who he's referring to. I'm sorry.
Is how nice he is. And
it sounds like Dabbling it because he's doing damage control where he's like, you heard me say how great he is, how nice. These strangers he's never met.
He just said a few minutes ago that he talks to Quadfather privately a lot. Like he was talking to this guy.
Right.
On the phone.
Has been.
And
yeah.
So what were those conversations like?
I don't know. Probably the same.
A lot of information, that he was giving Kate. He was giving to this guy. But this guy's was just not smart enough to make any money off of it.
I guess not.
That would have been the real work, right? Instead of just doing like a shit porn that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I think a problem some people have when they try to get info from John is they give too much info themselves. So now John has a way to scare them, and sometimes it works.
But now, he's still butthurt because God forbid I got angry and called him a loser. You get caught up. The Yankees just gave up a grand slam. I was fucking pissed. I was thinking about these goddamn keychains, and I called him angrily, half in the bag, on my edibles, which reminds me I got to get edibles.
Excuse.
And called him, and I didn't even remember. That's not because I was fucking pissed and angry at the Yankees, and I just said, where the fuck are these keychains, you loser?
Oh, okay. He's talking about the guy who helped him out with the keychains, who I think everybody assumes was trolling John from the start.
But it wasn't. It was still But this guy is hurt now. But I got my son's graduation. I got I'm buying my daughter a brand new car. And
it's 0 for 2 with these going down memory lanes. He had to sneak into his kid's graduation, and he stopped paying for his daughter's car.
You know, how I worked it out with Susanna was I'll take care of Lily's cars, you know, and her insurance and her registration and everything. And then Susanna takes care of Oscar's. And that's just how it's,
and then
you know,
Susanna and Aaron take care of everything else.
Yeah. And the other one fend for themselves.
Even though I'm helping her out with Oscar's insurance, because, you know, that's the kind of guy I am.
You know, guy who follows court orders.
Yeah.
That's a good dad.
And you have a kid, so that's what dads do, you know?
I got a brand new used car. Yep.
I just bought my kid a brand new wheelchair. 2005.
But
it's got all the bells and whistles on it. Literally has bells and whistles on it.
He just crashed it like 2 weeks ago. I'm not making any more payments on it.
For some reason, I love that show, man. I can't give it
what
up.
does that say right there?
Which one?
Mine.
Rock
mine.
around and find it.
No, his shirt, stupid. He's bragging about himself, not you.
Mine. What does my T-shirt say?
Oh, the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Yeah.
Fine thing here, you see. Yeah. Hey,
Well, I
Silent
thought
Mike.
you meant like on my shirt.
Silent Mike, this is what you get for free when you work on the actual Tonight Show as
No, you can buy it in the gift shop as well.
a staff writer. This is what a real staff writer gets when he's at the show. Not like a fucking lame-ass fat from his ex-wife's house faxing shitty jokes. Yeah, much different, Mike.
This is what you get if you go into the green room when the artist is out.
So that's how. But
What a work this was.
yeah, some guy emailed me. I don't know who he was, and he gave me all these great tips how to travel with cats. I got to order disposable litter boxes. He said this way you just throw them out. You know,
on the road while you're driving.
Time you stop. Then he told me I got to get the anxiety medication from a vet that I give them, and you know, and put them in a small crate, you know, a kitty carry, which I bought. I bought 2. I haven't even got them yet. They better get here fucking soon. But
like everything is a gold medal with him.
But he did none of these things. He had no medication for the cats. They weren't in any crates. They pissed and shit in the car. The litter box, you could see in one of the photos, it had stuff in it. It didn't have litter in it.
I bought 2 kitty carriers, so they'll be in the kitty carriers. They'll be fine. Full T head. I don't know what that avatar is. It looks gross though. I don't know what it is.
It's your finger. It's your.
I was gonna say that's his sword.
Yeah.
This spot.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
And by the way, this is not a disease by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it's caused by a disease, by the way.
Its origin is a disease, right?
Yeah. It's a crippling, addictive disease that I can't stop.
Nothing I love more than making that announcement while I'm broadcasting. Guys, FYI, this is not a disease. Just want to remind everybody.
Almost everybody has ringworm. They just don't know it because it doesn't come out of your skin. But I was saying that, you remember what I was telling you? Like it lives in the dirt. So you could just touch dirt.
It's not ringworm.
Well, even if it was, everybody has fucking. It's as common as HPV and stuff. You know what I mean?
What I got's better.
Everybody has it.
I went to the doctor and I forget what he said. It's some kind of when your hands are.
That's good. That's always good to go to the doctor and forget what he told you.
I think he called it a hairpiece or something. Something sounded like that, hairpiece.
Yeah, rhymed with braids or sades.
A lot, or your feet sweat a lot. You know, it's like it's a fungus or something. But he gave me a cream. If it ever acts up, and the cream works. So it's just I don't use it.
Yeah, we can tell.
because
Is it diaper cream like Kevin Brennan uses on his lip?
How ridiculous is Brennan to look with the fucking Desitin on his fucking lip? This guy is he's a walking lolcow, this guy. He's such a fucking whiny bitch.
The guy just learned the term lolcow. He's called LOL cow for months, which was fantastic to watch. Great job, Froggy. That is Dragon to No Guard right there. That is Lenny's PayPal. Thank you, everybody, for donating to that tonight and helping him out. You made him cry. Don, are you performing at Fort Apache, the Bronx next?
Oh, hey, Latin inches. Anyone in the city this Sunday between 4:06 p.m. and 4:09 p.m., I'll be at the Fort Apache, the Bronx, 41st Precinct. Stop by for some great acting and stale donuts.
Thank you. I'm live right now. There you go. Jake's live, everybody. Love you all. Thanks for every membership. St. Jimmy. Thank you, pal. $4.99. Appreciate that. Who's the worst podcaster in the Dabbleverse? Quad?
100%.
Yeah, I would say. Was listening to a replay of Howard on Sirius 2 years ago. High Pitch mentioned the Uncle Rico show. Howard was asking about it. He's a member, I feel. You never know. You never know. There, a lot of people think Fred Norris is Dill Dog. So who knows? Who knows?
So I just got
One
ready
can
because
dream.
I'm
What's going on? I can't do her tonight. I'll do her tomorrow. I promise. I can't do it. I can't because I'm going to get started and I'm not going to leave, and that can't happen.
Well, you know what it is? We had Lenny on for another half an hour.
Yes.
Extra than we normally would have had him on. He's always trying to get out early, but it was a very emotional night for both Mike and Lenny. It was a
Oh my God.
We're really
What a
building
roller
these
coaster.
bridges. Yeah.
All right, I'll leave you guys with this. This I found very entertaining this week. It's quickie.
I buy cameos and I just write the craziest prompt that I can think of. And this is one that I just sent to the Island Boys. Hi, Island Boys. My daughter Chloe is a big fan of you. She's 19 and just got her first yeast infection. Can you give her a pep talk about how this means she's a real woman now?
Hey, Chloe, I heard you're a big fan of the Island Boys. So, yeah, you an island girl. I heard you're dealing with your first yeast infection. You feel embarrassed. Yeah, it's a very normal thing. It happens all the time. Do not be ashamed of it. Let me tell you something. I've dated girls that had yeast infections like 10, 11 times in a matter of a month.
In a month.
Oh, my. In a matter of a month. Maybe you're the problem.
Right?
It happens. A yeast infection is very normal. Do not be embarrassed. Just don't tell people about it. It's okay. Just tell someone that you trust. And
Don't be embarrassed. Just don't tell anybody.
Much it. And get it.
Maybe mention to your dad. Don't ask for cameos regarding it.
Don't worry.
That's
People will smell it.
Yeah, right. They'll know.
And it'll go away. It's not something that's permanent. It's just something very temporary, and it's part of the life. You're gonna.
It's not temporary when it's 11 times in a month. I got news for you.
You're gonna get things. Things are gonna happen. Things are gonna come your way. But you should be thankful.
You're gonna get things.
We got to write them something. We got to get in on these two. We got to write them something ridiculous.
Affection, love.
Do you know the backstory of them?
So they're like these two wannabe like rapper clout guys, and they're brothers. And then at one point they started an OnlyFans page where they made out with each other, and they got kicked off of OnlyFans. You know what you got to do to kicked off of OnlyFans?
They were like a TikTok sensation for a hot minute. They were like the Hawk 2 girl. Like there's a lot of these. You call them 15-minute of fames, but now it's like 2 weeks of fame.
These guys are crashing out hard, though. Like, their cars are getting repossessed by the IRS and shit.
I'm telling you, we got to hit them up. This guy is like, I know girls who have their periods 5 or 6 times a month. Don't be embarrassed. It's a very natural thing.
Nothing at all. Take that big step. Be that big girl like you are, Chloe.
Wash that big pussy.
That beautiful island girl you are. And be amazing. Don't worry about no yeast infection, please.
Isn't his brother, Joe, I don't know if you've been following them, but isn't his brother in jail?
Yeah, I think one of them's in jail. There's a documentary I'm going to find that I caught
All right.
a few months back.
I'm in.
Many girls I know that use infections, I didn't laugh at them. It's nothing.
I didn't laugh at them, he said? Oh, what a swell guy. Okay, give me this, and then we'll go.
Hey everybody, it's me,
Hey.
Mason.
Mason.
I'm at Wendy's to get my lunch.
Nice.
He
drives?
I
No.
hope you get this TikTok. I was wondering, watch my videos
Yeah.
and like them, okay?
Okay.
See, I'll show you where we are. See?
Wow.
See? We're at the Wendy's getting my lunch. Okay? So I hope you
It sounds like he's
have
looking
it-
for an alibi.
Watch my TikTok new
Yeah.
video, okay?
We're at Wendy's getting my lunch so I don't hurt anyone today. Okay?
That girl choked herself. I was at Wendy's the whole time. I was here.
Again, you guys I can't thank you enough for what you did for Lenny tonight. Amazing. You guys are the best. Hit like on your way out, if you don't mind, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you to everybody joined us on Blunder today. We got a little back-to-back action, and we'll be back tomorrow night. Shout out to the boys. Excellent show. Excellent job. Shout out to Lenny. Shout out to Mike. Fuck that beard.
Well, I also want to say before we leave that we're going to be taking. That would have been awesome if you just got it off. It's for the show. We're going to
Yeah.
be taking some of those blunder years. Andy's going to be making some Drooly Tune cartoons
Yes.
out of them. So that's a tier 2 membership. If you guys love
Yes.
the cartoons, more of them are coming.
And I think I like the idea they had of just doing like great stern moments animated. You know, I love that idea too. So if you got any suggestions for that, hit us up on the Discord. If you're a member, you got access to it. And September 13th, go see Zenny, Rochester, Comedy at the Carlson. Go get your tickets. Go support. A lot of surprises. You don't want to miss it.
I got more dates coming this summer too. But yes, that's definitely something I'd love to do is fill that up for the Comedy at the Carlson. They're great. I love that place. It'd be nice to have a nice full house. What, Joe?
I did record a little backstage action this afternoon before the show with Lenny, so that'll be going on. Well, what did you
Tier
think?
2? What'd you say?
Tier 2.
That's great,
Starts
man.
Yeah, we'll throw it up on tier 2. 2 hours late. Did I miss anything good? Yes. Lenny was amazing today. I miss Lenny going back for the rewatch. Oh, you're gonna love it, Toby. You're gonna love it. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. We love. Oh, Lenny is the best, says Gilman. Thank you for the 20 months. Thank you, Fully Shaved, Stacey Allen. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. Grab one more beer and shout out, Skull! Good. Bye.
Okay. Are you ready? Oh, 1 out of 2. Fuck.
Yeah.